No, I've only ever used that voice one other time, and it was a cleric of the Swole God.
Is that one of our?
No.
Okay.
No, this was like a homebrew thing for somebody else's campaign. And that's all he did. Sure, dude, that's totally cool. Like fucking full send on the Cali.
Oh god, it's so painful.
Ah, you too. Barrier codes. Get in here.
Hang on, starting up.
Ah, don't do that. Don't resize. I hate when it does that.
I have not played multiplayer on this, so I am curious how this works.
This is my game, so if you fuck up, I'm the only one that suffers.
Sweet.
Basically, you just get assigned. She can like party manage and assign us each of the characters, and you get like full control over that person.
Ooh, I like. Make me a douche.
As long as I get Abelard, I love my little boy.
The proper assistant.
Yeah, Abelard is not only like the most beastly person in combat until you get Pascal. He's just fucking adorable. He's just the best boy.
He wants to punish the underlings so much.
Oh, you got to the part where you're going down under decks and like whipping the shit out of people?
A little bit. I've gotten to the start of it where he's going down for like when the rebellion is starting or when they're striking.
Yeah.
And I told him to be nice to them, and he like lost his shit. It was funny.
Oh yeah, because how dare you tell him how to treat the peasantry? Listen to Abelard. He's the best boy.
In my day, we shoved them all in the airlock and jettisoned them out into space.
Oh, I fucking love how goddamn Pinkerton, like, picket breaker he is.
Is he dateable in this game?
I think you can plow him.
We're going for the plow.
Load me up, Rogie.
You know what you need to do is you need to get that mod that lets you fuck Fishwife as a woman.
If you want me to add mods, I can.
Dear unholy god.
It's a joke, but sure.
Yes, but can you date Dommy Mommy?
I'm pretty sure they'll have a fucking thing for that pretty soon.
I actually do have to see the look at the Rogue Trader mods. We mod everything else, why the fuck not? I am not going to want to move tomorrow and I have to go back and do more.
Joining the lobby. I'm in!
Finally.
Oh, it's the mic.
It's me, Mario!
God, that should just be the voice you give one of them.
One of who?
One of your characters in this.
Do you have any preferences on who you want to run, Mike?
I could care less. Just give me somebody that fucks shit.
Battle Sister?
Last time I was running
I'm okay with having tits.
Hell yeah.
Clip it.
He's got huge tracts of land.
Alright, I'm here, I think. Maybe. Yes, no, possibly.
Which place should we go first?
Oh, we already got Fishwife.
This was, I think, you.
I don't remember. Oh, yeah. Lord Captain, there is some commotion on the officer's deck. The Lady Navigator has left her quarters and is currently in the wardroom, where uninitiated crew members are shunning her in terror. Perhaps you should find out what has brought Cassia to the deck. Go find your fishwife.
Okay, so I just did this one in my solo playthrough, so I'm not too far in front of you.
Wait till we get to ship combat. That shit's my favorite. Because I fucking vibed real hard on Battlefleet.
Nerd.
I played Battlefleet on the fucking table too. It wasn't just the weird strategy game that plays like Steam Birds that they have on Steam.
Oh, I didn't even know. I was just assuming it was on. I was assuming tabletop with you.
Listen, I don't like all this racism that I've suddenly been approached with.
Speaking of racism, my chat has come up with a new insult toward me.
Your entire character is going to be racism.
Don't tell them that, Mike.
Lord Captain, my apologies. I did not notice your entrance.
The lady and navigator is engrossed in perusing the dusty tomes which appear to have been neglected by the other officers, be it because of sloth or dullness of mind. When you walk closer, Cassia looks up at you, starts, and hides a weathered book behind her back. Fishwife, what are you doing?
Who taught you how to read?
Who let you out of your bowl?
Nice to see you're adjusting.
Compared to Urak 5, your ship is a boundless world of unfamiliar hues. And yet, the abundance of bright colors can at times be wearisome on the eyes. The bridge and the decks are so clamorous.
Mike,
In
you're
my
echoing.
search for a place of quiet, I was fortunate to come upon this islet of serenity filled with rare tomes and practically devoid of color.
Cassia, you thirsty little bitch.
Stop resizing shit. Hold on. What are you doing, puppy? Go sit on the bed. Go on the bed. The events that took place in Urak 5 must have shaken you greatly. Are you well?
One should not underestimate the navigators of House Orselio, Lord Captain. Like a shawl of pale smoke, a faint malaise hangs upon my shoulders, but it will not be the slightest hindrance to my duty to humanity, and my duty to you.
Cassia's response is reserved and pointedly decorous, clearly intended to create a distance between you two. We gonna put some fingers in them gills.
No, it is not that at all, Lord Captain. It is just that Uwe is quite capable of carrying out his duties by himself. He is well accustomed to my whims and preferences.
She got a gimp.
Yeah, she does.
Yeah. Give me a gill job.
You know what?
Cassia cringes ever so slightly, adjusts the adornment on her forehead, then awkwardly hides her clawed fingers in the folds of her clothes. The unnatural appearance of navigators often becomes the topic of gossip among lowly servants and officers alike. It is unsurprising, then, that Cassia prefers the company of the one who is used to how she looks. Baby, I find them gills real attractive.
I hope you have had ample time to calm yourself and your powers.
There are people on this ship who are far more impulsive and dangerous to others, and far less devoted to the God Emperor than a herald of the Navis nobility. But I did not need your words to see the shades of umber unease that whirl around your subjects whenever I am near. Were I not acquainted with such a reaction, I could have found their behavior and your question just now insulting.
Listen here, you little bitch.
You're a fish woman with a magic eye in your forehead. Shut up.
Point at the book.
Oh,
I love that.
this. I found this fascinating read on one of the shelves, and I must say, it has caught my eye. Its every chapter is written in verse. I find it so beautiful and enrapturing.
God, she's the fucking beatnik.
Fucking pointed. You got book?
Book show? Look, we worked at Space Donald's. We don't need to be that smart.
Wait a minute, you can
Yurak
read?
5 had a vast archive of its own, of course. Although most of the works within had to do with scholarly disciplines of some sort or another. Only in my sparse moments of respite was I allowed to escape into the pages of more embellished works.
Cassie gently brushes the dust off the cover of her thin, clawed hand. Her eyes fill with longing after reminiscing about her lost home.
Lord Captain, would you kindly explain to me why you are pestering me with these questions? Inquiring about my mood and my needs, showing an interest in the books I am enjoying? You are behaving as if you possessed a shred of fellow feeling for one such as I.
What?
I'm into aquatic creatures.
I beg your pardon, Lord Captain. That was no way for a navigator to conduct herself.
Frightened by her own words, Cassia covers her mouth, pale, blushes, then pales again, and hides her face behind a cascade of her snow-white hair. You have nothing to apologize for. Human emotions are natural, be it good or bad. Quite right. You can just be a dick. Wow, you can be a mega dick. Wow.
Yeah, it's Warcraft. You need to fucking
Warhammer.
or fucking Warhammer. Everybody's a dick. There's no good guys in this universe. There are simpletons. There are a lot of simpletons.
I think most people
I'm
are
gonna be
just
honest.
watching tonight. Hold on, I need to get the link to this stream because people are being lazy. I'm going to piss off everybody in the Discord in 10 seconds.
Do you?
My Discord, my choice.
The thing about this game is the more you are a good person, the more you get fucked.
So I shouldn't
The
be
more-
good to her?
Here's you can be good to your friends, do not be good in general.
Right. So be a bitch to everybody else. Got it.
Yeah. Give your friends everything, fuck the peasants. That's the best way to play this game, but you play whatever the fuck way you want to.
Please forgive me. I cannot even understand myself right now. Your words and attention have reminded me of life on the station, of Theobald and Felek. I do not understand. They were merely the keepers of Yurak 5. So why do memories of those two make me feel a strange heaviness here?
Does this bitch not understand emotions?
No, she doesn't.
Oh, okay.
At the same time, I find myself overwhelmed with new excitement and anticipation. At last, I have set foot outside my familiar walls and into a world that I have only seen before in the pages of books. Your ship alone is a treasure trove of remarkable artifacts and curiosities. And just imagine the things that await beyond, but my delight must seem childish to you, surely. In your heart, you must be finding all this quite amusing.
Oh god, the first one.
Shut up, fishwife.
I understand that you're going through my own life turned upside down not too long ago. I am not in a habit of finding amusement at the expense of my people. Just remember to keep your...
Yo, I used to work at Space
Indeed.
Donald's.
Yeah.
I did not know. That is to say, I could not have known, as it is the first time we are speaking in a circumstance so private. My word, when I found this place, it was so full of officers. Why did they all leave?
I mean, do you want the honest answer or lie? Perhaps they don't wish to disturb you?
Or because my presence offends them. Then I must take my leave as well. I am due to inspect the Sanctum Navis after the communion ritual and prepare the chamber for the upcoming warp jump. Thank you for your company.
I've just been writing down all of this. Bang, fish, wife, over, and over.
It's like a fucking Simpsons gag of the repeated lines, bang fishwife, bang fishwife, bang fishwife.
Hey guys, my
Well,
voice is
that
still
guy
Little
just
Fox.
disappeared.
Do horrible things
Oh,
to
right,
it.
I gotta give you each. How do I do this again?
You gotta
I
get
have
to a character
nothing.
first.
This,
So this whole section right here is just you by yourself
Oh, okay.
until we get other characters to control. So you gotta head back to the bridge up the stairs.
Kiwi, leave my shoe alone or I'll throw it at you. Get on the bed. I love having a puppy. Be nice to Doggo. No, if Doggo, I can't afford to get more slippers. They're expensive. I need special ones. Yeah, you're a little shit and you know it. You peed after I let you out of your cage today because you were in there for 6 hours. And you know what you did. You had snacks. You had toys. You didn't have to lift heavy objects. I'll make you come lift heavy objects tomorrow. He'll do it too.
Doggy harness on him. Make him lift the things.
All jokes aside, he actually would push things around if I gave him the chance to. He's a smart little fucker. Scale from 1 to 10, how excited are you, Purity? You're a fucking madman. I can't believe you actually did that. I now have Don Bluth's autograph. Because of Zero Matt.
Shh. Fuck. How'd that happen?
He was at MegaCon. He's at MegaCon this weekend and I can't go because of the issue with the storage unit. I am very excited. Thank you, Matt. That is absolutely amazing. So we want to go... Where do I want to go?
I
wanna head
have
up
no
to your
body,
command-
but I must scream.
Touch the planet so we can get the fuck out of here and actually go into space.
Ooh, space. Yeah, Zero Matt. Fucking baller. Hopefully he'll come to Spooky Empire so I can get it from him. So I'm not going to make him ship it. Although I probably could come drive down and get it from you. Or I think you're up from me. I think you're upwards. I can't do it this weekend, obviously. I'm very glad, by the way. The box, it didn't manage to, the water didn't damage any boxes, so I'm pretty happy. You're gonna be there this year? Cool, we'll do a meetup then. Well, if you can't just come by Orlando, we'll meet up somewhere. We'll figure something out, man. Alright, so where should we go? Oh, knowing one.
Mike knows as much as me. Well, I'm a little bit past what y'all are right now, but...
Where should we go next, all knowing one?
So, do you want to push the main plot along and get a good robot boy, or do you want to have like a solid fuck you beat down fight?
You guys want to do a solid fuck you beat down fight?
Up to you.
You're the Lord Captain.
Which one is it?
The bottom one's the fight. The one on the right is the further story.
Let's go do the fight.
Lord Captain, sorry to disturb you. Vigus pauses as if listening to something. It's pandemonium outside the bridge. One of the officers seems to be demanding an audience with you in person. I think I hear Master Wersarian's voice. In any case, I wanted to warn you in advance.
Listen here, you little shits.
Shit.
I miss Malbot.
Malbot.
God, that
Oh,
was so good.
That's right. That shit was so much fun.
Speaking of, I found your Johnny the Homicidal Maniac comics.
Shit, that's a while
forgot I
back.
got some of them signed for you. Through black magic and things. But they are legitimately signed.
Goddamn.
You see, fun fact about Arch, and he's going to hate me. He might have been called Knee in high school. By all the nerds.
You.
It's at least I didn't tell him the other one. You want me to tell him the other one?
Don't you start with me, school shooter.
Pumped up kicks. They knew what they did.
Pumped up kicks.
The everyday sounds of the bridge are disrupted by voices raised in anger. Abelard's voice is the loudest of all. I like to think that it's not actually loud. He's just slightly above. This is not the conduct of an officer. These are the antics of a highborn brat out on the lot. Explain yourself, Lieutenant.
Pumped Up Kicks is very catchy, especially when you're in the car with somebody who really enjoys the song and didn't realize what it means and it's your first time hearing it, and you're like, why are you listening to a school shooter song? And you almost end up in a fucking pole.
Why do you try to cause car accidents?
I swear to God, that was the only... No, Arch does that. I didn't try to cause that one. I was just completely confused because I had never heard the song before. And I was listening to the lyrics and I'm like, bro, or dude, this is... Why are they singing about school shooting? And my friend had this, like, it took him a minute of, you know, actually listening to it, and he freaked out. He almost hit a pole. And he's like, why did you have to ruin this song? I'm like, no, why is it talking about shooting up schools? I'm confused why this is on the radio.
I had a moment like that, but it was a lot cooler because I realized that Led Zeppelin's Ramble-On is actually about Lord of the Rings.
You want some good Lord of the Rings music, fuck, who are they? Arch. Bard song.
The Bard song?
Yeah, you know the band. Oh, fuck, I can't remember. I have their entire discography, are you kidding me?
Abelard.
I think I did Abelard's voice wrong. Wasn't it like... Abelard? Like, he was very deep. I gotta hear him talk, because that's how I fucking gauged it.
Blind Guardian, holy shit, I actually...
Oh, yeah! Fucking Blind Guardian, the dudes who iced Earth, they made Demons and Wizards.
Yeah, they went back and made Blind Guardian again, I thought.
Yeah, it was the singer from Blind Guardian and the drummer, I think, from Iced Earth before he was outed as some kind of white supremacist, maybe? I don't remember exactly what happened there.
What the fuck?
But they made a concept band.
He really? Because aren't they all Nordic?
Yeah.
That's fucking weird. I didn't know about that. I was wondering why Blind Guardian suddenly got back together.
But they made a concept band called Demons and Wizards, which was like two really good albums that were... One was like fantasy rock and roll, where it had like the European melodic stuff, but it would go into heavy fucking hard. It was great. Fiddler on the Green is amazing. But they also had the Crimson King album, which was all about the Stephen King's The Gunslinger series.
Yeah, I remember that one.
Dark Tower. That's what the fuck it's called.
Yeah, I didn't know about that. No,
Yeah, I don't know the exact details.
I remember when we were in high
Getting
school.
in trouble.
Remember in high school we wanted to get the album, and I had to import it, and that thing was almost $60. And then we listened to it like, what was it, like for a solid fucking month, everybody was passing it around in anime class, or anime club. Everybody kept fucking borrowing that CD, and I finally got it back. I'm still amazed that stupid fucking novel I wrote, and Arch, because people don't believe me on this, Arch can confirm it. This happened. I was the beginning of the year, and I want to say it was my third year, because it was, I think, the first year you were in there, or the second you were there. And I had written the first novel to Purity Sin, which is where I got my name from. And somebody had borrowed, I don't remember who the first person was, but I didn't see that fucking book till the end of the year. And I legitimately had forgotten I even wrote it. And then I got it back from some random person I had never spoken to in the school. And I'm like, what the fuck?
I don't remember that.
I remember
But
that.
again,
I just wish I knew what the fuck, how that fucking thing got spread around so much.
At the time, we had the original forum, and we were still writing there.
Yeah, I'm kind of sad I had to shut that one down. Yeah. Oh, people didn't... Yeah, my name comes from a stupid little novel series I wrote. It's never seen the light of day. No. Never seen the light of day.
Do not tease them.
No. Legitimately, you'll never find it. It's never been written up. It's only in a book. They're only in, like, a set of books I have. The young...
Go ahead. I'm sorry.
I'll try. The young woman standing before Abelard strives with all her might not to quail under the onslaught of her superior's anger. She falters, but then manages to look him in the eye and say, I apologize, sir, but I must speak to the Lord Captain.
It was a dude when I played through.
Yeah, actually, now that you mention it, it was a dude for me too. But
Was it a
hey,
girl
but we
because
were
she's a
both
girl?
playing men, weren't we?
Yeah.
I wonder
Okay,
why
maybe
it's
that's
different.
why.
Maybe you get to pound her out. Maybe that's the gay one. Very well, Lieutenant. You may address the Lord Captain. Not least because I see you've already seen fit to disturb her. Your unauthorized appearance on the bridge and display of belligerence towards a higher-ranking officer will be logged on your personal file without delay.
Sorry if you guys heard that. Hey, everybody. Excuse me. Sorry, I've got a little bit of hiccups. Lord Captain, Lieutenant Avrilla, Vent, requesting permission to... You know what? Could you take the voice for her, Mike?
Yeah, sure. I just gotta decide how
do
hard.
it. You know what voice you want to do.
Lord Captain, Lieutenant Avril Vent requesting permission to speak. Vent falls silent and then adds rashly, on a matter of extreme importance and urgency.
I have not... Well, Skullduggery does. Skullduggery Pleasant series. This name Skullduggery sounds familiar, but I don't think I've ever read that, no. I will listen to what you say, speak, Lieutenant. You may speak, but I want to hear a report, not a shouting match. Having two officers bickering in full view of the bridge is unacceptable. Stop being children.
I am sorry, Lord Captain. I thought that drastic times called for drastic measures, Vent exclaims hotly. This matter cannot wait. Any minute now, an assault unit will be dispatched to the lower decks on order to crush the workers' strike by any means necessary. But I am convinced that this step is unwarranted, and that the crisis itself was provoked by the actions of one of the senior officers. Vent is almost trembling with tension as she delivers her speech, her face extremely pale.
That's you, Abelard.
Abelard, in no hurry to intervene, lets out a skeptical huff.
He's just sitting there like, I got yelled at. He's just being the grumpy old man.
Like, this is some bullshit.
To the person that's... Yes, I write actually a lot of short stories. It's kind of how I keep... I RP and I write a lot of short stories. It's how I plan out things for the comic and just kind of how I keep myself not skilled, because God knows I'm not skilled. Just keep myself focused, I guess, is the best way of saying it. No, none of them are ever hitting the net. Fuck all of you. Go on, Mike.
Oh, sorry. Lord Captain, I urge you to investigate the actions of Seneschal Warsurian and to intervene in what's happened on the lower decks, because very soon we will have a mutiny or a massacre on our hands. Bent reels off the last words as though she knows them by heart. She has clearly been preparing to say them for some time. When she is finished, she casts an anxious glance at Abelard, then at you.
Seneschal, where's he in? The name sounds familiar. Have we met that person yet?
Warsarian? Not yet.
Okay. And I might have seen that when somebody else was showing me parts of the game. There's an insurrection in the making aboard my ship. No one has informed me. How did all this start? Okay, why did none of you bitches tell me? Shit. I come and I bring you a fishwife for you all to enjoy, and you don't even tell me you want an insurrection. Isn't that the same as a mutiny? Do you write Coomer stories? No, I actually really do not like writing that kind of stuff.
I would not deem it a problem worthy of the rogue trader's attention. The lower decks, as it so happens, are in revolt. 30-some years ago, we even had a revolutionary leader rise up who dared establish workers' rule across the entire ship. It took a month to restore order, but even 8 years later, we were still battling rumors that the hero had survived his execution and was on the verge of gathering people to fight against tyranny once more. Abelard scoffs. Needless to say, the rumors were baseless. As for the current situation, we have sufficient enforcers to deal with it.
Was it a fucking Tau? Aren't they the commies?
They're a little bit worse than commies, but yeah. They're like brainwashed bug fish people.
Insect commies, damn it! But on this ship, the word of the Lord Captain carries more weight than a salve from 100 bolters. I'm sure that if their rogue trader addresses the malcontents directly, she will quell the unrest.
It might be a good idea. Abelard.
I dread to think what problem you will disturb the rogue trader with next. Perhaps you will ask the Lord Captain to break up brawls in the mess room. I have already given you the means to resolve this problem. You simply need to use them.
Listen to me. I worked at Space Donald's. I can break up a brawl. It's like, you know, Tuesday night when we were open late. I can do this. Sometimes we get worse than Space Denny's. I can figure this out. Spennies. Sometimes we get worse than Spennies. God, if that ever shows up in a game,
IHOP.
Oh God, that's good, and I hate you.
If I may, your ladyship, sending a hit squad to crush the rebellion is a means of ignoring the problem, not solving it.
So how did all this start? Holy shit, I can't be back on the ship for 24 hours without you people doing dumb shit.
The situation could boil over at any minute, so I'll give you the condensed version. It all began when the enforcers found a cultist amulet on the body of someone who'd been killed in a drunken brawl. We reported it up the chain immediately, arranged for a cleansing rite to be performed, and opened an investigation. No heretics have been found alive, but the search has brought tensions between enforcers and workers to a head.
Oh, so there was a heretic on board. Or it was planted to look like there was one.
Could be anything. I say kill them all. Let gods I shall explain, Abelard intones grimly.
Look, we can't keep killing everybody. Who's gonna run the damn ship? Are you going to do it, Abelard?
Yes.
Yes, in fact I am.
Listen here, you little shit.
I beg you to hurry. Time is running out.
What's the name of Space Burger King? Oh, Emperor's King. Burger Emperor. That one's easy. Come on. I'm not saying it out loud. No, it's gotta be Burger Emperor.
It would be... Or Emperor Burger.
Yeah, you know what? That has a better ring to it.
What's in an
to
outburger?
Get out of this sector. I heard it's so
Heretic
low
burger.
class they have a Spurder King.
You're reading the fucking chat.
What's Wendy's? Is that like Java's?
Oh, Wendy's would have to be a female. Is there like any really famous females in Warhammer?
Yeah, there's a few.
So just staple one of their names onto there.
Fuck, what are Lady Celestine? So fucking instead of just Wendy's, just Celestines. Or
Holy burger.
Wingies, because she's got fucking big ass bird wings.
Yes. In and
That'd
out
be cool.
wormholes. Oh, that one's good. That's actually good. Wormholes. I'll give you that one. What would Space Home Depot be like? It would be full of Tyranids.
We're technically space truckers, now that I think about it. I will not hurry, since my competence is under scrutiny. I shall speak for as long as I see fit. There is an established order to the way things are done on this ship, and one of the pillars of that system is that the rogue trader's attention is not distracted by trivial matters. It is the Seneschal's role to ensure that. I have always handled internal problems myself, so, of course, when I received the information about cultists hiding on the lower decks, I took the matter in hand. So long as I live, not one of the vermin who murdered Theodora von Valentius will find refuge on her ship.
Abelard, you literally haven't left my side. How the hell did you investigate so quickly?
I am very fast. You should see how fucking I built him. He's like moving at 46 fucking squares.
I just picture now him putting on like... I'm going to hell because everyone's going to hate me for this joke. Some of you might see it coming. He's gonna paint himself blue and go fast.
But Lord Captain, I'm already blue. And I love chili dogs.
Oh, thank you for not going the other way. He uses Reddit. Is steak and shake still steak and shake? Yeah, but it's spelled in the other kind of steak. See,
Alright.
Leon, at least you feed your sick girlfriend and don't make her get up and feed you.
You were far too heavy-handed. Seneschal Warris.
Is that Abelard's last name?
Wassa. Arrests,
Mysterien.
interrogations, mass punishments for entire sectors. It has driven the people to the brink, Vance says bitterly. Now there is a strike on the lower decks, in Depot 4 to be precise. 3 worker clans are involved, but many more are passively supporting them. The situation could degenerate into an all-out insurrection. But when I reported my concerns, the only response I received was an order to dispatch an assault unit and crush the strike with maximum force.
That's right. Kick the shit out of them. I don't see what the problem is.
Oh, okay. You're doing the orc thing. But boss, the red ones go faster. That's the orcs. I know about that.
Yes, because orcs are dumb as fuck.
But they can still make things happen just by believing it.
If you're going by
Yes.
orc rules, I am blue and therefore lucky. But not green, so therefore not the best.
I got back to doing Inquisitor Trainer and I will not hear everyone bitching at me for my shitty orc. Fuck off, it gets me views.
Yeah, you gotta love a sapphic Inquisitor adventure.
I do like the Servo Skull. He is adorable. That's actually where I started liking Servo Skulls.
So what are we doing here? I see no need to add anything. I acted within the remit of my authority. Kick the shit out of him. What's the problem? Guided exclusively by the best interests of your protectorate and your personal safety. If you wish to confirm the rectitude of my actions for yourself, I have no objections. Let's go down to the peasantry.
Yes, it was a reference to a certain pig roach.
For my part, I urge the Lord Captain to go down to the lower decks, stop the assault unit, and speak directly to the people. You will see that they are not lying or harboring heretics. That way you will stop the uprising before it begins.
You see, we're picking all the choices today because I don't have to do a lot of reading.
Habity.
What is Depot 4?
Depot 4 is one of the poorest sectors on the lower decks. Fuck 'em. It is home to clans of general laborers. They are not as valuable to the ship as the families who have served its specialized systems for generations. They are an easily replaceable resource, one which is now, more besides, giving succor to cultists and minions of the arch-enemy.
Well, let's go over there and tell them their god has arrived and to stop their shit. So, you know, we don't have to hire a
No.
dozen more people or thousands more people.
We don't hire, Lord Captain. We just go down to planets and steal motherfuckers.
Oh, I want to make such a bad spit. I'm going to just type it to both of you.
Oh god, I'd be putting that in the soundbite folder right now if that was recorded.
Somebody clip it for him.
We just steal it.
I nearly said this one out loud. I'm not sure if I can get away with it.
I really hope we don't go there. No, I don't want to go there.
No,
Nobody wants
Space
to go
China
there.
already took that place over.
Dear God. Depot 4 is poor and troubled. But at worst, that means drunken fights and illegal rotgut brewing. We have handled the workers of Depot 4 in the past. We would have done so again if the crackdown on Depot 4 hadn't been so harsh. And another important point to bear in mind, the problem is not limited to this sector. It is located on one of the most populated lower decks, and everything that happens there has a knock-on effect on all the neighboring sectors.
Can I just say, I could have sworn you said the crack den on Depot 4, and I was like, fuck, they're going hard in the paint.
Where did it say I said it sounded like crackdown?
If the crack down on Depot 4 hadn't been
Oh.
it's like if the crack den on Depot 4 hadn't been so harsh, it's like, wow, that really fucking, that must have been a great crack den.
Shit, oh my god.
Abelard, am I to understand that there are drugs on
killing
the
her.
ship and you haven't told me?
Abelard, we'll get to that crack den later. We need to make sure it's up to code. You'll have to test every piece of crack. Heard enough, I will go down. Yeah, I'm gonna go deal with it personally.
Praise the Emperor! Vent cannot contain her relief. Thank you, Lord Captain.
Sorry, the chat says it sounded like crack den too. Everyone,
This
we're going
is
to
a
the
big old
den.
crack den down there.
You know what?
Bunch of 40k crack.
Oh yeah, no, that's gonna be like what was it in Inquisitor Trainer Warp Dust?
Oh no.
It's a slow derivative of Soylent Green that we've turned into crack cocaine. We spread it around the poorer communities so that they stay down. Oh, I can't.
God damn it, Arch!
Abelard grits his teeth slightly. An Enterprise board again. Hold on.
He's dying too. We couldn't keep it.
An Enterprise bordering on the sophomoric. But please yourself, Lord Captain. However, I categorically insist that I escort you.
Oh,
if
shit, you're
anybody's
coming
going
with
to
me.
get a beatdown.
Somebody goes, fun fact, there's a space drug in Star Wars called Spacer Blue, and it's just starship paint. That's so
Yeah.
fucking stupid, I believe you.
It's runoff
I
from
mean,
Starship paint. It is.
It's,
It
I was gonna say
absolutely-
it's just sniffing paint. Like, yeah, you're gonna get fucked up off that.
Oh no, even better one from the YouTube chat. Ma'am, I hate to alarm you, but there's a great uprising in the southern sector.
So when you do blue, they like rub it onto the back of their neck like it's fucking Vicks Vapor Rub, and it makes them not sleep for like days on end. If you keep taking it, you just keep not sleeping.
What the fuck?
That's terrifying.
Oh, no,
Yeah,
it's the
we're going
Lee
in the
side.
hole.
I think I might have blue and Lee side mixed up.
Okay, now we can have things assigned to us. Looks
So-
like I'm gonna be a woman.
Okay. Okay. How do I give this to you?
Can I choose?
So
Choose
right
party
now,
member.
we're not giving anybody. You're selecting the party members we're going to take down to the planet.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
So yeah, we got them bitches squad right now. For real, there's 4 girls and 1 dude.
Yep.
I'm sorry.
I need another man.
Mike, if you don't mind, I would like Cassia and Abelard so I can do that fucking 1-2 combo of the noble hitting the soldier. Although,
Okay.
if you want anybody else, just let me know.
Okay, now how do I give them to you?
Top right, the button that looks like a little
Okay,
star.
All right, you want...
Abelard and Fishwife, if you could, please.
There you go. And I only have to deal with 1, which is probably the smartest, let's be real.
And Mike gets the sniping wizard that I made, and Cham's psychotic nonsense woman.
Wow.
Yes.
You just got acid thrown on your ass.
Abelard reflexively wipes the sweat from his brow in a startlingly human gesture, and a telling one, a rare moment where he allows his age and weariness to show through his armor-like veneer of self-assurance. The lower decks are a source of endless problems. Sometimes I dearly regret that we cannot replace all the locals with servitors.
Mindless cybernetic drones created from a fusion of human flesh and robotic technology used to carry out simple manual tasks. Did you hear they were shouting your name? People dared disrespect. They were calling your name, bro.
Of course they were. The organization of the daily routine life of the ship rests upon my shoulders. The mountains of challenges and problems which I endeavored to insulate you, Lord Captain. Also, I'm pretty sure I kicked his baby. I think that happened last time.
Is that why he threw the acid on you? Because I could understand that.
The situation on the lower decks has been a cause for concern, and I've intervened personally on more than one occasion. Lot of babies to kick. That must be why they remember me. They do not know your face. To them, you are akin to a creature of legend, one who has stood on the steps of the Golden Throne, no less. Whereas I am the man whose name is attached to every order docking rations or lowering a bay's heating.
Indeed.
Let's see. They disrespected a senior officer. He's just standing in the acid.
He gives no fucks are given. They would not have the chance to express such disrespect if I were not here, and if the situation had been dealt with by the relevant officers. Abelard grimaces. It is the junior officers' worst failing to pass problems up the chain of command. I've never been able to abide it. I shall say it again. It was a mistake to come here on Lieutenant Vent's whim, Lord Captain.
Shut up. We're doing what I want to do.
Hold on, I'll be right back.
Okay. I gotta save anyway. I remember everyone keeps telling me save often, save often. Now look at things. Thank you, camera. Something resembling a nest made out of terminal insulation material. This must be where the workers sleep between shifts. Oh, God, they're acting like rats. Maybe we should just get rid of them and get new ones.
Anything is possible.
Did I remember to do my armor? How do I check? Oh, that's how I check. Okay, let's see. Do I have anything better? Wow, I have a lot of shit I need to get rid of.
Hey, I gotta run and deal with something real quick. I'll stay in the game. Well, actually, I probably should drop out because it'll stop you on loading screens, but I'll be back in like 2 minutes.
No worries.
Just, yeah.
I'm just looking at, can I send this to somebody?
Can you link Argenta to me? Because I don't have her unless she's going to be linked to you.
Argenta?
Yeah, the Sister of Battle.
Yeah, she's linked to you already.
Is she?
Yeah. I'm gonna give you all of her.
Oh, okay. All right. For some reason, they're not like... Why are they like groups?
They can get a little bit broken. See if they're now grouped together. Oh, you have to put your mouse over them, I think. Or...
I will lead us to fortune.
Oh, do I have to... okay, yeah, no, I understand now.
I'm just checking my things.
Yeah, I have to highlight them both in order to do it. I'm so used to the Baldur's Gate version of just like, oh yeah, I just have to link them together.
I'm trying to see if there's anything that might work for you, but I don't think so.
I mean, I have the Banshee and the Heavy Hitter, so I mean, I'm not too concerned about it in terms of surviving combat.
Yeah,
if we even need to go through. This game actually gives you a surprising amount of choice outside of combat as well to solve situations.
That's cool. They may be rats, but
I always have a backup plan.
Okay, no, definitely don't want to go that way. Are they working for you together now?
Yeah, no. I just had to make sure they were both highlighted.
Okay, you've got all of the other characters now, by the way.
Well, why do I have all the other characters? Is Narch coming back?
Yeah, well, he's gonna be. He dropped out until he's back.
Okay.
Because he said it'll get stuck in loading screens if
where? So hang on a second. So where are all? I only see 3 characters down here. Where's the other one?
Is it? Hold on. Is it being finicky? Who do you see?
I'm just. Okay, there it is. All right. Yeah, no, never mind. It was just it was a beam that was in the way. Okay. All right, I have them all.
Okay, good. Who the fuck? No, my door didn't get closed. What the fuck was that? What did you do to piss her off enough to close the door? Oh, she's showering. That's why.
Because
let us not dawdle.
Emperor, save us. Keep us. This is depressing. Yeah, welcome to Warhammer.
The sound of a heated discussion reverberates through the ship's bays. Lieutenant Avrilla Vent of the ship's enforcers is barring the path of a heavily built assault unit officer, and judging by their expressions and tone, the standoff has dragged on for some time already and has now reached boiling point.
I have my orders to put an end to the unrest and purge this sector.
You can't take your orders, and you can take your orders and shove them. This is my deck and my sector. There are only 3 people who can waltz in here without my express permission. The first officer, the road trader, and the Emperor himself. I'll take over for Avalar because I can do the Englishman. So, not all my lessons fall on deaf ears. Abelard mutters in crabby approval. He does not clarify whether he means Lieutenant Vent, the officer looming over her, or both. Your ladyship! Noticing you, the 2 junior officers snap to attention and salute the subordinates following suit a moment later.
What's the situation?
Your ladyship, my people have locked down the bay where the strikers are, including their leaders. We have the situation under control as far as resources allow.
We encountered some locals on the way here. Their conduct was outrageous. They even tried to throw things at us.
Vent paled slightly. The people are getting desperate, clearly. They saw the assault unit and they decided they had nothing left to lose. I mean, I apologize, Lord Captain. It is outrageous. I'm sure the people simply didn't recognize you. It wouldn't have occurred otherwise. We will deal with them once the current situation is resolved.
I wanted to speak to the strikers. You can just give them permission to open fucking fire.
Abelard's mouth twists, but he restrains himself and says nothing. Right you are, Lord Captain. Allow me to wish you good luck. Hope gleams in Lieutenant Vent's eyes. Well, shit.
This is gonna go well. Let's see. So I have to go this way, okay. That's a wall. Dozen pair of eyes stare apprehensively at you. The people before you are typical inhabitants of the lower deck. You take in their simple clothes, crude weapons, and faces that display varying levels of mutation, from the barely discernible to the strange to the outright grotesque. A whisper.
Alright,
You want to take this one?
well, how's your voice doing?
It's still hurting.
So let me think about. A whisper passes through the crowd, and you detect a mixture of fear, astonishment, and joy in their reactions. Finally, 3 people break through away from the crowd, an elderly woman and 2 men. These must be the leaders. They bow clumsily before you. Lord Captain, you have come down to us.
Tell me what is troubling you. Why are you striking?
Striking. That's news to us, your ladyship, says a tall, thin man in worker's garb. All we're doing is asking questions, saying what we think.
Shut up, Rivet, snaps the old woman, who turns her hostile dark eyes on you. Here's the deal, your ladyship. Your damned enforcers are all over us down here. They say they're looking for cultists, but one wrong word and they're reaching for their batons. If they want to punish someone, they turn off the heating to hold bays for a week at a time, so we get sick and freeze. In my clan, 2 little ones died from inflammation in their lungs, all because of those enforcers. The old woman spits on the floor and rubs at the spittle with a toe of her worn-out shoe. Argentina does not interrupt the workers, but you see the sadness well in her eyes when the children's deaths are mentioned. She quietly whispers a requiem prayer and makes a sign over herself.
Who is this motherfucker?
God, there's so many of them. Just make them sound like Rivet.
It's all true. Vent is the only enforcing officer who stood up for us. It's clear as day who had a mother from the lower decks and who grew up amidship and has no fellow feeling toward us. The grim man with a scarred face throws up his arms. Your ladyship, we're no villains here. We're honest workers. Your servants. We've plotted no disorder. We want only strike openly. And now we've got guns pointed at us. All we're doing is asking to be allowed to work in peace without being harassed.
The persecution started apropos of nothing, you say? I was told that one of you was found in possession of a cultist amulet and that there are heretics hiding here.
A cultist amulet? What's that? The goo gaw they found on the dead drunkard? If it was something evil or forbidden, we sure didn't know. The enforcers just said they were looking for heretics among us, and anyone obstructing their investigation would be punished. But how could there be heretics here? We know our own people. There have been no new faces around here. Definitely not. And if there were, we'd be the first to report them.
As far as this amulet or whatever it is, they took it off a dead body. There are no cultists still breathing in our sector, that's for sure. But when the fight broke out, some enterprising folks looted the bodies. The boots they came back with, nobody's ever tread these decks in boots so fine. I can tell you that. Seems to me these cultists have better commanders than us.
Oh yeah, those boots really were fine. And there was no harm in taking them, right? As for the amulet, it must have been pocketed by someone who didn't know any better. We don't need any amulets down around here. We all worship the Emperor, and when we're working, we bow down before the machine spirit and the large and small transformers and the servo motor. The same way my grandfather was taught 100 years ago by tech priest who came calling, believe us, your ladyship, we are people of faith.
I'm back.
Welcome back. You want to jump back in?
That's what I'm doing right now. Although I don't think you can load in during a text.
Okay. Naive children, weren't you taught from an early age about the dangers of the Archenemy's creations? Weren't you warned that any unfamiliar objects could be one of them? A malign metaphysical force composed of psychic energy that exists in an alternate dimension known as the warp. We were told, Holy Sister, but it was long ago. The last time we saw a confessor on our sector, it was just after I had my third little one. That is regrettable, but you cannot lay the burden of leading a righteous life on the shoulders of holy fathers. Who will you blame when the beast crawls out of these amulets you stole from the heretics, and the holy father who was not there, or the scavenger who brought the evil down on himself and his neighbors? Abelard, do you have anything to add? You want me to share my screen so you can see it, Arch?
Yeah, sure, if you don't mind.
Here you go.
I authorize the use of all necessary measures to locate Chaos worshippers hiding in this sector. The specific steps taken by the officers were not reported to me. Abelard frowns, clearly disgruntled at having to explain himself in the workers' presence. Nevertheless, I'm certain that their actions were justified. Cultists are no drunken stevedores. They are the enemy and a threat to the ship. Neutralizing them demands decisive action.
Yo, why was shit thrown at Abelard on the way here? Here's an explanation for you. The people have been pushed to their limit, and now they're lashing out, as if we don't know why these top deck units are being sent down here, like that one there with the lieutenant won't let past.
Our clans are all inside the bay that's been sealed off, but the lower decks are big. I'm sure there are some people who've had just about enough. We're getting it from all sides. The soldiers have encircled the ones who've risen up, and Death Squad just arrived. It's no wonder folks are lashing out.
Woo!
Their words seem sincere. Oh, go ahead.
Their words seem sincere to you. Their body language and glances traded between them reveal that news of the attack has shocked them. What changes do you want? I'll pretend I give a shit. Oh, fuck. Would you look at this? The exalted Lord Captain herself is asking us bilge rats what we want. Well, here's what we want. We want you to rein in your damned enforcers, to quit turning off the heat and stop battering everything that moves. No, that's not it. We want the enforcers gone from here, and we want to be armed. Give us arms. We'll govern ourselves. We'll defend ourselves, and these cultists do show their faces. I've been leader of my clan for 20 years now. Getting rid of these club-wielding thugs can only improve things around here. Oh, like hell I'm giving you fucking weapons. Are you kidding me?
You've gone too far, old man. They'll never let the maggots on the lower decks live without the enforcers breathing down their necks. They probably even insist on enforcers on the upper decks, too. As for weapons, what do we need them for? Before the first day is out, we'll have someone shooting their neighbor out of stupidity or drunkenness. We don't need that. If the enforcers stop hassling us, that'll be enough. In return, we'll find the scavenger who robbed the cultist bodies, and we'll talk to him. One lower deck to another. If there are any more of those damned amulets about, we'll hand them over to the enforcers ourselves.
Stagger's a smart one. You speak for yourself and your clan, and I'll speak for me and mine. I don't want empty gestures. I want real change. They'll promise us the world now, but as soon as the anointed one turns her back, these brutes will be on us even harder than before, all because we dared to speak out. Oh hey, you remember that thing about the commie surviving?
Yes. The tall worker's eyes dart between the two arguing leaders. Every few seconds he opens his mouth as if planning to agree, but each time he falls silent, simply making a few vague noises of approval.
Let's see. Any thought?
So I heard there was crack around here. That seems pretty interesting.
Abelard afterwards. Spreading anarchy on the ship is the first step towards embracing chaos. Putting weapons into untrained hands would be even worse. What's more, if I pick number 1, do I get a chance to choose these again?
Yeah, you're just asking him what he thinks.
Okay.
The story about scavenging for boots and accidentally picking up a heretical amulet doesn't convince me. These people were moments away from rebelling and, possibly, becoming minions of the arch-enemy. We must not give them what they want, even if they did acquire something innocently, purely out of their own stupidity. That does not mean they are not tainted with corruption.
Technically, so are we.
What begins as petty thievery can turn into a far graver problem. I've seen it before. Abelard's face darkens momentarily. In my second war, there was a sergeant in the Imperial Guard regiment that was stationed nearby. The sergeant took an ordinary pocket knife from the body of a heretic, and his whole unit lost their lives for it. When they finally managed to break into the barracks, they found not a single survivor, only the pocket knife, which had grown through all the rows of the beds like a metal-choking vine. So, when it comes to scavengers, malcontents, strikers, or whatever they'll turn into next, my verdict is simple. Give them no quarter. Kill them all, let the God Emperor sort them out.
I kind of want to see that knife.
A big metal vine knife. I don't know what else. Have you ever seen that terrible Silent Hill movie?
Which one?
That lady gets...
There's going to be 3 of them, man.
Wasn't it Silent Hill, the one where the lady gets barbed wire through the hoo-ha?
Yeah. And the skin ripped off and everything, yes. It's the first one. There's legitimately 2, and there's soon to be a 3rd because they're about to lose the rights, so they're trying to make another quick one.
Jesus.
Let's try for coercion. Yes! Rivet.
Oh, sorry. The tall worker they call Rivet shrugs and casts a sidelong at the old woman. Old Nan, listen. Listen, the Lord Captain herself has come down to us and is offering concessions. And I don't know a single person in the whole of Depot 4 who's ever stood next to the rogue traitor, let alone talk to him. Back down. Now's no time for you to be a stubborn old crone.
Good, I don't want to have to talk
I'll
anymore.
smack you.
Did you just threaten to smack an old lady? I will pimp smack your ass right back, little boy.
I'll slap everyone here.
Abelard, you're going to do that anyway.
Yes, madam.
Listen to us, old Nan. The 3 clans at Depot 4 ought to act as one. We've made our minds up. It's your turn to decide. Don't ask them to disband the enforcers or give us weapons. We don't need any of that.
To the person that keeps asking how the fuck I'm still alive, God is amused by my living. The God Emperor finds it funny. The old woman hisses in dissatisfaction. You 2 are ganging up on me? Is that it? So brave. Oh, fuck, hold on. I shouldn't have done that voice. So brave you are against an old woman. But I'll shut up. I will indeed. But I won't go against 2 clan leaders on my own. If you want to make peace with the enforcers, make your peace. Do we have to shoot you?
I think we should.
That's great. Just fantastic. Lord Captain, we're all agreed.
Then it's
I'd like to kill that guy first.
Which one? The one that keeps raising his arm and being annoying.
Who just points at him and punches him.
You were supposed to point, not punch. Then it's decided the persecution will stop and we will expect you to assist in locating the remaining. We'll try that, and if you fuck up, we will come back and shoot you.
Kill them all. Do the other one. Kill them all.
Oh, you bitch. You know what shot? You get to choose. 2 or 3.
Go for 3. Kill them all.
He pointed with his fist.
Do not let
Kill
the
them all.
heretics
Leave no
sway you.
survivors. Women and children, no exceptions.
I have a lot of babies to stomp on, and I brought my baby stomping boots. Don't ruin this for me.
These boots are made for walking, and that's just what they'll do. These boots are gonna stomp all over baby skulls for you.
Clip it.
I don't know who that guy is, but I really like him.
Alright, take no chances. So we have, it's right, okay, so right now we have 1 for each. Somebody has to be a tiebreaker. You can vote too, YouTube, it's okay.
Just Abelard tap dancing.
2,
Let me
2.
stomp on babies.
Damn.
It's just a reminder of one of the ways to corrupt the Space Marine is to unbrainwash them. What?
They're like brainwashed from a very, very early point.
Oh.
That's why they're like, they get like overnight training in weapons, prayer, and like literally just hate for everybody. It's a whole thing. Everybody gets a little bit of different something, and some of them are crazier than others.
Alright, so everybody wants to? Alright.
Your ladyship, thank you. You have not abandoned us lower deckers. You came yourself and settled everything. I'll tell my grandchildren about this. Of course, your ladyship will root out any nasty business faster than the enforcers, and will leave no stone unturned.
Oh, well that went well.
So when this all goes to chaos, do I get to stomp on babies then?
Oh,
You get
we all
to
love
stomp
them.
on babies and people's heads. It'll be a
Okay, so
stomp.
now you can probably bring him in.
Oh, right.
Then you have to give him back Abelard and
Oh
Fish
yeah,
Lady.
load in. Arch.
I am. You gotta hit
Okay.
a save and load it.
Oh, okay, so... It's already open, it should be the same code. There you are, you're in there.
Yeah. I'm waiting in the lobby. You just gotta load it in.
Oh, that's dumb. Oh, no, I gotta do this for the co-op, don't I? There. I still am learning Warhammer, everybody. I do like Warhammer stuff. I just would never actually collect the physical stuff other than the pins that I have, because that shit's expensive.
I can't wait for Space Marine 2.
Did they get a date for it?
I don't know. I would imagine it's probably this year.
Unless it gets pushed back. But I think it already got pushed back once, didn't it?
Oh yeah. It wasn't just pushed back, it was like not existent for a while.
There you go. Oh, everyone can level up.
I know how to take risks.
Yep, that's what I'm doing right now.
Okay, I can choose a talent. I forgot, what's good for mine, Arch?
You're a wizard, so wisdom is generally really good for you.
Would swift movements could be good for me?
Swift movement lets you fucking, like, really move on the battlefield. Yours isn't so much needing to get places. It's more like avoiding the... You have, like, an evil meter. The more magic you cast, the eviler it gets.
So I
You
need to
need
look
to,
for
like,
stuff
control
for that.
that.
Okay.
Yeah. It's like your corruption level or something like that.
Solid projectile weapon expert. I will not die. Increases wounds by half of the character's level. What?
Yeah. So you'll half your level. You're at 5, so you'll give you 2 extra wounds, 2 extra health. You'll
Oh,
go from like
that'll be useful.
26 to 28 or some shit.
Intelligence and willpower are what I need to look at.
Intelligence for skills, willpower for magic.
Okay. There we go. Okay, so Mike should still have her. Okay.
Okay, yep, yeah, I still have mine too.
Okay, good. So then we just leave?
We can always look around. There's
Huge
always
pipes.
shit to steal for a rogue trader.
Is there secrets? Is there stuff to steal in here?
Depends.
Let's look around. They won't mind if we come in and steal their useless shit. Doesn't look like it. Yeah, it doesn't look like there's anything in here for us. Oh, well, that's fairly sad. Can we go in here? Can we go in the store? No.
We should deal with this.
Should deal with what? Who's telling me what to do?
That is an excellent question, your ladyship.
Perhaps examining the pipe will allow... What? No. Container can be seen beyond the massive bars of this pipe.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
Oh. Yoink. Can I give anything to you guys?
It's a shared inventory.
Oh, okay.
So as soon as you pick it up, I probably would have access to it.
There was blood on the wall there.
I told you I kicked that baby very hard. Stopping unexpectedly, Abelard imperiously dismisses the unit to stand at a distance and addresses your other companions, saying, I have an urgent matter to discuss with the Lord Captain. Please give us a moment. I will drop the pretenses. Yeah, what's up, dude? Abelard looks at you, and his last vestiges of restraint vanished. Well, are you pleased with your investigation, Lord Captain?
Are you questioning me?
You kowtowed to the disloyal rabble. You believed their lies and showed them leniency. Next time this ship is attacked by cultists, that rabble will welcome them in open arms and allow them to wreak whatever havoc they like, because they see you as a weak leader. Is that how you see your future at the helm of the Von Valencius Protectorate? You done goofed.
You want to talk about how you helped this shit happen? You want to start that? You want to play the blame game?
Yes, it would have happened, they would have died, and it would have been solved. Bingo, bango, boongo, I don't see where you're not getting this. You shoot the problem. I should say so. Abelard heaves a sigh, but he visibly relaxes. You simply need to trust me. I would have handled the situation myself had you not decided to intervene, Abelard says irascibly. Remember Lord Captain Theodora? Do you think she ever set one slippered foot on the lower decks? No, she did not. Such matters were left to myself and the junior officers while she dedicated herself to the grand designs for the Protectorate, as any true strategist and rogue trader ought.
Maybe if Theodora had spent more time on trifling matters, she wouldn't have wound up dead. Wow, that's going to start a lot of shit if I say that. You're only too willing to trust in my Sinfully and not fill my head with such matters. Ooh, what happens if I say 3? Would he actually get mad enough to leave?
That's a good question.
What is a seneschal?
He's like the secretary slash financial officer slash like right-hand man. Just consider him the first mate.
Is that Abelard?
Yeah, Seneschal Wesserian. Abelard Wesserian.
So no matter what I say, he's gonna get pissy.
Probably. It's how you gonna break it to him. You fucked up, you really fucked up, or why should I ever listen to you again?
You really fucked up.
Abelard's face relaxes slightly. You're right. At least as concerns junior officers making complaints directly to you.
Ah, swear to God, Abelard.
I would have, if we weren't on the deck, I would have suplexed her. Honestly, last one who did that, I killed her outright.
Next time, film it.
I have a backyard bum fights. I beat the shit out of the homeless. But stand straight at attention. I lost my temper, Lord Captain, and I believe I ought to explain myself.
Look, listen here, chat. You voted. Don't you fucking blame me.
Abelard speaks slowly, the words not coming easily to him. The prosperity of the Von Valencius Protectorate is not just an empty phrase to me. I left the Imperial Navy for the chance to see it flourish. It was the most momentous decision of my life. I did it because I saw in Lord Captain Theodora's deeds the sign of a true greatness. Rogue traders do not simply forge new routes and capture worlds. They create order out of anarchy. That creative impulse was entirely lacking during my time in the military. So I left behind everything I had known, everything my family had known. I come from a long line of officers, and I embarked upon this incredibly reckless venture. Lord Captain Theodora entrusted me with all the concerns she had no time for. She would go off of her flagship for long periods, to distant frontiers, on scouting voyages, and the advancement of the entire Protectorate rested on my shoulders. And then suddenly everything that had been built over the years and years began to quake, rattling like a flimsy hanger on a seismically active world. One of the senior officers betrayed us all. The rogue trader was killed, and who knows what is happening on the planets. I tell you this honestly, without fear of appearing weak. All this has come as a grievous blow to me. I am not panicking or grieving because I cannot allow myself to panic or grieve. I am duty-bound to aid the new rogue trader, to aid you, to find your footing as quickly as possible. And to do that, I must insulate you from problems that, in the past, have been dealt with and by tried and tested procedures set out in the ship's regulations. Procedures that were established long ago and have functioned smoothly for decades cannot suddenly be deemed excess to the requirements.
The cat is telling Abelard to shut the fuck up.
I have been very, very wordy as of late.
I've noticed that. Theodora trusted in the established procedures and she died. I won't make the same mistakes. I understand that you need to learn how to respect me as your Lord Captain of the Rogue Trader. Accept it and start living. Prosperity of the Vaughn is just as important to me. You're the only person who has comprehensive knowledge of things, that how things are run the ship. I think in the future I will follow your commands. Look, maybe she should have done some shit differently on her ship. Ooh, no, that's gonna piss him off. I'll stroke his ego. I've seen plenty of sentiment and hand-wringing in recent days, but very little competence. I have no plans to rely on your judgment. No, I'm not gonna do that. I value that what Theodora created, and I trust that in this situation is an aberration in this ship, otherwise smooth operation. Since the established procedures are working, I see no reason to change them.
Tom has 5 watermelons. With what weapon do you shoot Tom? The lasgun? The bolter? Or the stubber?
Is there a choice for each of them? Just for using all of them?
The correct answer is the lasgun, as you would want to damage the meat without hitting the produce. So basically, from top to bottom, shut up about Theodora, I'm not Theodora. Number 2 is, I get it, I understand, but you need to stop acting like I'm her. Number 3 is more, you're right, I'll follow you next time, because this was bullshit. Number 4 is more like, I'm not going to change anything. I'm going to live on the top deck. This sucked. And number 5 is, fuck off, Abelard.
Let's see.
Abelard.
Abelard solemnly inclines his head. Yes, Lord Captain. After a moment's silence, he adds, looking at you with interest. Your resolve is admirable, and demonstrates strong leadership. I shall remember this moment, should my old habits ever begin to creep back in. Those years at Space Donald's seem wonderful for your leadership skills.
You do learn how to, you know, make people happy when you work there.
Just give them free French fries and cheeseburgers.
Yes, exactly. And make sure it only has a little bit of chaos in it.
Now, may I ask, why was the
miscalculations are for commoners? I don't make mistakes.
Oh, because
I
we
make
never felt like giving it to
learning
assholes, and everyone's always an asshole to us. If you motherfuckers would say please once, or hello, how are you today,
Rise
we would have
to the
given
top,
you your fucking
or get
ice cream.
left in the dust.
You know there's somebody at McDonald's going, shit, they figured it out.
And now we're going to go to prison.
Yay!
You know, I didn't get to stomp on those babies. Will I at least get to shank somebody in this prison?
Hopefully. Okay, so now I gotta go here. So are those
Then no
random
one
events
will-
that happen? Or...
Kinda.
They're
They can have
story-driven.
meaning.
Cool. You're echoing again.
God damn it.
One day we will figure out why the fuck it always does that.
'Twas not me.
No, his is the only one that specifically has that issue.
Alright, so we're going to jail. Scan jail.
You just finished this one up not too long ago, huh, Mike?
Yeah, I think I trying to remember exactly because it was a little while ago when I played it. But
This
yeah,
is the one with the radar dishes.
Why do
Well, we
why
can
do
br-
people want to shank Abelard? Is it because he's British? Because that is understandable.
I too
He's
have a
gonna whip
profound
your
distaste for
ass.
the British. If the Lord Captain wishes, I could start talking a little bit more like this.
I will shoot you in the head.
no. Going to the car wash.
Whoa, 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 whoa.
There's gonna be so many dumb vegetables.
Chameleon.
Lord Captain, I once heard on a wonderful, delightful journey a young man sing an entire song about beer bottles on a wall. Would you like to partake? 99 bottles of beer on the wall.
Abelard, Abelard.
Yes,
It is-
Lord Captain.
It is time for a new game. It is called Shush. The first one to talk gets kicked in the nuts.
Wonderful,
Talk
Lord
to
Captain.
people.
That should keep him quiet for a while.
What do we have here?
Why is it paused? Oh, because I walked right into a battle like an idiot, didn't I?
No, you're walking on top of a fucking... Just go ahead, unpause it. You'll find out.
Young pale woman looks at you with a mixture of hope and disbelief swirling in her eyes. You notice her hands trembling as she clutches her weapon. Who are you? Did you come from that planet? Are you reinforcements? Saint's teeth, I thought you'd never come.
Are you my DoorDash?
Abelard teaches Riffraff the proper way to address the sovereign.
Abelard glares at the woman, his brow furrowing. Officer, the person before you is Sachi von Valencius, a rogue trader, although you are, from what I gather, a subject of another dynasty. You would do well to introduce yourself with the proper decorum. And Abelard's gonna just kick her in the nuts for talking first, just like the Lord Captain said.
Very good, Abelard. I have one, sir. The woman stands at attention. Captain Raquel Vakari, servant of the House Winterscale and the pilot of the shuttle. It is an honor to be greeting her ladyship von Valencias. Oh, what's good? Fuck it. I do not want to have to do that much talking. What happened here? There's been a prison riot on the planetoid. Sadly, it is being led by the prisoner warden himself, the Honorable Anthagon Castagalia. Fucking hell with these names. He has allied himself with the rabble that he himself was supposed to watch and declared Raikadi Philia to be independent of the authority of the system lawful governor. I came here as a shuttle pilot alongside the Honorable Evine Winterscale, son of the Kalgos Winterscale, rogue trader, vanquisher of Xenos, forever triumphant over enemies of humanity. She details extenuating every word of her over her lord's title. Abelard, please tell me you don't do this shit.
You don't have any other title other than Lord Captain. I could start introducing you with more things if you like.
We might want to come up with some so that we look cool too. Why is she still going?
I think this party has like 15 names. It's better to just like turn around and walk away. Maybe she'll reset.
Theoretically, if we take his son, will they be mad?
Yes, most definitely, Lord Captain. That's another rogue trader. Also, you don't really want... They're like business rivals. Those are other Space Donald's franchises that we need to take down. But also maybe not because they control the area around here. So who knows?
We'll figure it out. 2 hours later. Young Lady Winterscale, young Lord Winterscale wished to speak with the warden personally so he could put an end to his lawless treason. He and his escort went ahead and... She grows paler. I haven't been able to contact them in over Vox for a very long time now. Well, he's dead. What?
I'm pretty sure he's getting his penis eaten. Either good or bad. We'll find out. Yvain, Yvain, Abelard muttered, stroking his beard. One of the distant younger offspring, yes. That's as much as I know about him, which means he hasn't distinguished himself in any meaningful way. This guy sucks.
Evan Winterscale has made several diplomatic visits to Yorak V on behalf of his father, rogue trader Kallios Winterscale. The great regent could not have granted entry to someone dishonorable, which means whatever happened in this terrible, malodorous place, we must aid this man of noble blood. Fine.
Rich people gotta help rich people. It's the rules.
Fine, as long as I don't have to clean up any toilets. The warden himself is spearheading the riot? Yes, she bites her lip. No one expected this. Master Castalia, I think I got that right, is a nobleman from the respected governor's house and a vassal of House Winterscale. All of a sudden he proclaimed that Ryklud Filia was now his personal domain, and that the prisoners were his subjects, and that he would never bow to anyone again. It's pure heresy. Why am I dealing with so many goddamn mutinies today? I didn't get up and say I want nothing but mutinies.
There has been an inordinate amount of mutiny.
This isn't even my mutiny. Why am I dealing with this? And they take it they're looking forward to a diet of sand and gravel? What kind of madman would start the revolt on a barren rock? Didn't they do that in wasn't there a movie where they did that in a space prison? It's probably been several.
I believe you're talking about Solo, the Star Wars movie, where Kessel does a revolt.
I don't know, I never saw that one.
No, we did see it. It was just so forgetful that you don't remember.
Which is terrible, considering it's like a C- Ocean's 11.
I legitimately don't remember it.
The only reason why I remember any of it is because we had to watch it we watched a Netflix version of it, and it had the scene description thing on it for blind people, and we watched it with that because it was funnier.
I'm going to hell. Oh. Young Winterscale felt the need to parley with the dissidents. She sighs quietly. It's a personal matter, Master Castilia, the Cedius Warden, is Lord Yvain's childhood friend. When my lord heard of the riot, the news saddened him greatly, and he rushed here without delay in hopes of bringing his old friend to his senses, no doubt, and because he still owes him $50.
The first Winterscale in my memory who prefers to talk first rather than shoot and slash. They're kind of a punchy bunch.
She smiles faintly. Young Lord Winterscale is not his father's shadow. He is determined to save his friend. He won't back down. I pray to the throne that he's alive and well. He's been gone for such a long time, and I really don't like this place.
Abelard starts nudging the Lord Captain. You see, he's helping idiots and lesser people too. Look what happened to him. He's about to get his penis chopped off.
I swear to God, Abelard.
That's why we don't help people.
If there's any kids, I'll let you kick them.
Fantastic.
Cassia frowns in confusion. Theobald executed his wife and only son on mere suspicion of treason against House Orselio. Why did the noble Evayen rush to save someone who had betrayed his house? Do bonds of friendship give one the right to make inexcusable mistakes?
Maybe they're fuck buddies.
That's just what I was thinking, Abelard. Probably. What are fuck buddies? We will explain later.
He puts his arm around her. You see, when two people want to have
I swear
sex...
to God, Abelard, teach her later.
Oh, all right. We will discuss coital intercourse later.
Thank you. I'm looking for a man named Henrik von Kalox. Is he here, perhaps? Unless it's one of the prisoners or guards, then it seems unlikely. There are no shuttles in working order other than yours and mine. There is nothing else anyone could have used to reach this place. How come nobody is trying to take this ship? I am really good at shooting a motherfucker.
I think she's good at shooting a motherfucker in the face, Lord Captain.
I like her. We'll take her with us. Absolutely not. I will shoot you too. Welcome to our raid. Is there anything else I should be surprised for before I set out? Some of the rebels have holed up in the barracks. I don't know how many, but given that this is the only way through to where the negotiations are taking place, I would expect heavy resistance. Please take caution, your ladyship. Lord Winterscale's guards mined the entrance so that the rebels couldn't get to the shuttle. Big boom. Oh, you have no idea. No more questions. You may excuse yourself, pilot. The woman freezes for a moment before asking hesitantly, Your ladyship, if I may have a minute of your time? I wouldn't ever have dared to trouble you with personal matters, but the situation, in any case, have you been to the capital of Riak Minoris yet? I wanted to ask if you saw a man there, a communications officer by the name of Jasper.
I'm sorry, did you just ask the Lord Captain if she's seen your friend? Lord Captain, I wish to speak to you about the memoriam on shooting people in the mouth.
Have we been to Rykad Minoris?
Rykad Minoris is one of the primary planets we need to finish. It is the next one in line, Lord Captain.
Okay. So, what's your relationship? We are engaged, your ladyship, she declares somewhat bashfully. I've not been there yet. That's a shame. May the Emperor keep that fool from harm. Thank you for your time, your ladyship. Look, I really thought you'd be more into that. Oh, I would bang him in a minute if the Lord would let me. She bows, and you can tell by her desperation in her eyes that she is exhausted, frightened, and wishes to be off this planetoid as soon as possible.
I always keep my options open.
Let's see.
Just wanted to be known, Abelard would absolutely shove her as he walked by.
Oh, yeah.
Lady Argenta, you shoeless fucking woman. Would you mind
Success
disarming? Oh, never
is the
mind.
only
The Lord
outcome I
Captain
accept.
has.
Excuse me.
I didn't know what the button did. I just wanted to try it.
Did you just call me a shoeless whore?
Of course not. Only a little.
Kinky. Let's
Go
go
ahead
to
of
the door.
me. I'm the one that has to be protected here.
Is there money to
God
be
damn it,
made?
alright, I'm going to the door. Only the rogue trader can perform this action.
You have to go in first, Rogue Trader. It's the rules.
Saving just in case.
Get in the hole.
Oh, we're literally in the hole.
Nothing
Okay.
escapes my sight.
That's right. She's a shoeless whore, and she can't say shit if I call her that. Oh, sorry. I hate that he
Okay,
does that, Paul.
so-
If I could see the golden
There
light of the
is-
Astronomicon as you see it,
No.
Cassia,
Good job.
I would probably go still forever.
I stopped,
unable
so
to
that
take
didn't
my eyes
happen.
off the radiance of the Emperor
Thank
for
God
an
neither of
instant.
my characters got hit by that.
Lord
I
Captain,
think
I
you
seem
would
to have
manage.
exploded.
You have different hues of light within you.
Again,
again.
why are you trying to
Silver
kill you?
and crimson.
I
One
think
of
we
them
both
would
know
call
the
you
answers
back
to this.
He
world.
always does that. Don't keep exploding yourself. The fish won't shut the fuck up if you keep doing that.
Do you have what's
Let
known
us
as a
not
fish
dawdle.
stick?
Be gone.
Lady Cassia, do you like
I'll
fish
make an
sticks?
example out of you.
Cassie's a
Brace
bitch.
Oh,
yourself.
shit.
Oh, that's gonna be fun.
Especially because I'm wounded. Time for fun.
You people are fucking stupid.
Hit this starts a battle.
I'm squishy. Just a reminder.
Brace yourself,
Stand behind me, Lord Captain. I shall kick them in the dick.
Ow, my
Oh.
back.
Didn't flinch.
Or maybe I'll watch from down here, I guess.
I like how the character just says flinch. Okay, so I can move now.
Lady Argenta, please shoot him in the penis.
He did.
Thank you.
Got a target-rich environment. Look at you just popping heads left and right. I'm just
Not
on the
feeling like
ground
when
taking
Sham
a
was
fucking
playing.
nap. Oh god, right? Oh, I love that.
Damn
clip.
it! Why does everyone feel like hitting me today and punching me?
Please stop kicking my rogue trader in the womb. Oh yeah, Idira's a fucking monster with that sniper rifle. I think she also has her staff if you want to try and do lightning, but that might hit,
Well,
assist.
that was a waste of a medikit.
Whoops,
Did you
sorry.
shoot Argenta?
Yeah, I did.
Fucking don't.
No, I shot Purity.
God
fuck,
damn
you
it!
did. You almost killed her.
Everybody's
was,
shooting the fucking rogue trader
I
or
keep
beating her up
forgetting in
today.
this that you have to like make sure you have line of sight correct.
You
Fucking
bastard!
Idira's like, well, she's on the ground. Better finish her off.
Please don't kill me.
I can make no promises when your team is trying to kill you. Well, okay. This sucked.
Oh yeah, no. Fuck all of you. I'm still on the damn ground. No, I'm up. I have a splitting headache. You're all getting smashed in the tits when I get back.
Yay.
Not in an enjoyable
Mike, you
way.
think you have a shot that's not going to murder somebody?
I mean, I can shoot the dude that's directly in front of me once I get to my turn.
There you go.
Oh god, Aurora got Power World.
There you, Mike. Pop him in the dome. Hell yeah.
Oh, thank god for once it wasn't me.
This is the best part about having a noble. I have 2 of them in my party, and I just give extra turns to everybody.
Fistwife
She
like hunched
really
over?
can't do stuff, though. So I have to fucking hide.
Oh, you mean the thing I should be doing?
Abelard is on the ground.
I've seen the collector's edition for this. I like Fishwife statue.
Lord Captain, I was taking a nap. I am better now.
Good for you. Everything hurts.
Oh, Lord Captain, you have a bullet hole. How strange. It looks like you've been shot in the back by someone.
Yeah, I wonder who did that. The one who's
Come on,
not
Mike.
getting in my bed tonight.
Give us your best, Miss Cleo.
Jesus Christ. I wonder if people even get that reference anymore.
Oh, she only has... Oh, I thought she had a melee weapon. Damn it.
Oh no, you put her into melee range with a bolter. You fucked yourself.
Well, I thought she had a melee weapon as a secondary. She does not.
No, Cham preferred the sniper on her.
Fuck.
Yep.
Okay.
By the way, guys, don't forget if you give bits, things happen in the stream. Same with you guys over on YouTube. If you guys give super chats, things should happen.
You little bitch. Get back here.
As long as he doesn't kick me back down, I don't care. I swear to God, you people. Take all the time. Don't actually rush. So welcome to our raid, people.
Damn
Hopefully
it.
you guys are enjoying. Forgive my voice. I've got a bit of a sore throat, so it'll be cracking a bit.
You can drop a forewarning on Sis if she's within range. That'll give her an extra dodge chance so she doesn't get domed here.
Got it.
Thank you.
Increase dodge and parry by 10%.
I haven't even gotten a chance.
I
yet.
may be down,
Son of
Oh.
a fuck!
but I
It looks like it didn't help. I'm sorry to say, Lord
just hit the
Captain.
ground.
You seem to have been kicked in the penis.
I don't even have one of those. Ow!
Maybe I'm not the best person to tell Lady Cassia about sex.
You guys can just bring me back up afterwards, right?
Sure. Whatever you say, Lord Captain.
Do I have to reload?
Let's eat the corpse.
Let's give it a minute. Let's see if she expires first.
Oh man. Is it gonna be
Reduced
okay?
to dust.
Doesn't sound. It's not because of the donation you tried to give the
Oh
other day.
god.
Is it?
Abelard just fucked him.
Yes,
Did he
and it
call him
wasn't.
afterwards?
I don't know.
By the way, thank you, Don, for the $20 donation toward the game that we're going to be doing. The goal is 70. But thank you. I'm not telling you to give 70. I'm just reminding people what the goal is. Hell, the goal is whatever you guys want to donate. No, apparently someone in Brooklyn tried to take hundreds out. Holy shit. I'm glad
I
your
took
bank
care of
shut
this
the
one.
card down, but it sucks. Do you have any money that you need some help? Do you have money for like bills and stuff until they, or are they sending you a new one and just gave you like a meantime card? I love the squishy sound.
Damn, Abelard.
Yeah, Abelard fucks. Even wounded with, like, reduced stats, I'm just laying the dick into people.
Each strike is a prayer.
Burn in hell.
Excellent job, you shoeless hooker.
How many? Lord, I might be lying here, Dad, but dying. But how many of those can you come up with?
For the toeless failure? I don't know. We'll find out.
I'm so proud of you. Behind you, Idra.
Can I fall back
You
now?
seem to have been stabbed.
Yeah.
You filthy bitch.
Well, that's all right. Cassia will help you try again.
Burn him. Burn him with lit cigarettes.
Kinky. No, $70. We're gonna be playing that Stellar game when it comes out. Cause I'm actually going to pre-order it once we get the donation amount.
Idira, I do believe that the point of combat is to not get stabbed.
Yeah.
I'm stabbing back.
Also, please keep it a bit clean in the chat over there on YouTube. Come on.
I kinda wanna see you win this, so here's a full turn for you.
You can do it, Idra.
Damn.
Idira.
Oh, so close.
Okay, maybe you can't do it.
Not much. Oh, I have another attack, but I don't know if he might wreck me on this.
It just keeps fucking stabbing you!
Yeah, he fucked me.
We are at a tactical disadvantage.
He's only got 9 health left, though. You
Try
can
to
get him.
die with grace, at least.
Alright, he's dead. Now it's just that one dude, the Grenadier. Use Abelard and beat the crap out of him.
YouTube's just being weird. That's saying something, considering that you guys on the Twitch use Pyrex Dodger. Oh, I didn't tell you that, Arch. That's the insult they came up with.
They fucking what?
Pyrex Dodger. Even though I did not dodge the Pyrex bowl.
I can actually hit you, Mike, which is Very concerning.
What do you mean you can actually hit me?
My charge attack can target allies.
Oh.
I didn't fucking move. Abel's like, I don't give a shit. Shoot him in the head.
Burn in hell.
Abelard didn't even turn around. He was like,
Alright, yeah, you got right back up.
Duplicate explosions.
Do I need to heal? No, I'm fine.
Yeah,
I do have rules.
Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah, after combat, you just auto-heal.
That is nice.
And you can loot all these bastards.
I think
And
if
give
you
us
loot
better
one,
gear.
it loots them all, doesn't it?
It loots all the ones in an immediate area.
Yep, then I've looted them.
So there's a dude, like, all the way in the back. The one that fucked Adira.
Oh.
I grabbed him.
Okay.
Don't worry. Remember to hit tab to see the available shit, because there's also, like, goods and stuff that we keep passing.
You are right.
I feel my age when fighting alongside such
Prison
young
diary.
warriors.
Right.
Indeed. While I have my navigator skills to call upon, you are, statistically speaking, far more likely to perish in battle. Oh, I mean, that came out wrong.
I always get the job done.
Grease stain. Ooh. I found something.
I grabbed a,
Hollowed finger bone charm.
Why?
Uh-oh.
Profane
Haven't I studied
blade.
hard enough?
Spaloopios.
Prisoner's shank.
This is a surprisingly large amount of corpses just stashed into the back of a room. I think someone may have been having a bad day.
I wouldn't at all know what that's like.
Well, Lord Captain, this whole room's full of corpses.
Keep your wits about you.
Jesus. Oh, by the Emperor. Kinky. Sinesh was here. Oh, I see titties.
I'm pretty
That
sure a
wasn't
few of
so
them have been...
difficult.
Oh.
Cutscene.
Oh God! My brethren, the dawn is nigh. The Optimates will guide us into a new existence.
I love how that voice is always like the traitors and shit.
Yes, yes, dear brethren. Have a taste of my steel. Zip. Oh, how I've longed for this, my dear brethren. I can hear, Jerry, I can hear the air quotes. Like the throne. Normal looking faces. We thought we were gonna die out here with these nutters. The old man with a gap-toothed smile drops his weapon and holds out his hands in a placating gesture. Please don't shoot us, your nobleness. Let us speak a word.
Say
I'm
one thing.
getting a little Dick Van Dyke. All right, governor.
Do you know that man could have been 007?
I did not.
Yeah, apparently he said it in an interview that he actually got offered the part, and he said he turned it down because of how awful his British accent is.
Well, this is a welcome change. Talking before shooting. Still, Lord Captain, the look of this ragtag bunch hardly inspires trust.
Give me a reason not
I
to
say-
shoot you on the spot.
All I'm saying, Lord Captain, putting a hand out here, you did say I could stomp on the next group.
We'll let them speak, and then you may stomp on them. But at least get them some false hope.
Very well.
Terrible.
Here's the deal. We're honest, quiet inmates. We didn't want to riot, but, well, sitting it out wasn't really an option either. The warden's lapdogs made short work of those refused to join in the festivities, so we had to, play along. But that always was play. We never meant no offence to Governor Medna, nor the lawful authority of the House Winterscale. Give us a chance, eh? We just want to wait until everything blows over, and we can go back to our cells and quietly do the rest of our time. Hands behind his back with the fucking fingers crossed. A repentant, honest heretic. How novel. Judging by Abelard's tone, the seneschal is utterly unimpressed with the old man's ingratiating monologue.
The low-born speech is muddled with colors that conceal his true dark hues. This old man has a long history of lies, and he is using his wiles on us. Well, but I see no foul corruption or ill intent in his words. Tell me more about the riots, and I might just live.
Listen to the fish lady. Pah, I saw your tongue talking about that heretic. But if ye insist, here's how it is. The warden of this here prison, the Honourable Master Castaglia, was a crackpot from the start. The previous warden ran things the proper way. Prayer, 1 meal a day, work, a punch in the trumpets from the guards, work again. But the new one, do you know what his first decree was? He introduced lunches and dinners. By the 9 devils, that's 3 meals a day. The man was obviously stark raving mad.
You sarcastic little tit.
He's being completely honest.
Oh, that's not... okay.
Things only went downhill from there. The guards quit it with the teeth punching. The warden forbade 'em. Instead, the overseers started counting which prisoners were digging up more things in the quarry, or swinging their pickaxes harder, or whatnot. And then, would you believe it, they put together a list of the best workers. And if someone was on that list also showed good behaviour, that's when they'd get promoted to an optimate. That's upper crust among us jailbirds. Oh, that's how it was at first. Then the warden decided it was the optimates, not the guards, who should be in charge of the punishments. And then it wasn't the overseers' jobs to watch the prisoners work. It was the optimates. Well, let me tell you, that's when these goody two-shoes really started to shine. The guards aren't even in the same league as our dear fellows, the optimates. In the old days, we had maybe 5 or 10 stiffs kicking it a week. And now, well... now we were lucky if it was only 50. And that wasn't the end of it. Warden Castaglia moved out of his chambers to live right in the quarry, under the dome. And I think something in his new home really scrambled his brain. He began spouting the wildest things like the optimates are saints who will behold the truth. And he started talking to the quarry. Not all of them returned. The ones who did, you wouldn't recognize them. More beast than man. They were butchering people left and right. Even guards and overseers. Warden himself had armed them. And that's the whole sob story. But I knew it from the moment he let us have dinners. Oh, this won't end well.
He went... wow, that... okay.
Yeah, it started out with no beatings and ended up in a prisoner fuckfest. I don't know what happened.
Idra nods knowingly. The old cod is right. Whenever nobles start giving handouts to commoners, something always goes wrong. She notices you're looking catches herself. I mean that with all due respect, your ladyship. No offense intended. You fucked up earlier, but we will ignore that.
I was going to say, just Abelard, like, slowly looking at the Lord Captain.
So what do I gain from you living?
Now, how can lowly jailbirds hope to thank your noble self? I have an inkling. You see, us here, we're... how should I put this? Different from the rest of the prisoners in this place. They're all petty thieves from Rykad Minoris, debtors, gutter snipes. They're no one serious. Now we, your nobleness, are cut from a different cloth altogether. We're fortune seekers from the void.
Are they a reference to something?
We are pirates. Why don't we tell you where, on Footfall Station, you know, Footfall, the only shipyard with all the best market in the Coronis Expanse. Yes, so, where on Footfall you can find some very serious, business-minded people, and how you can get yourself a very special discount from them on some very special goods.
See, the massive void port on the edge of the Coronis Expanse.
I
Notorious
know the guy who
hotbed.
owns the porn store.
You said something about porn.
Hmm?
Let's see. What kind of very serious people?
The most serious kind, your nobleness. Have you heard about the Fellowship of the Void? It's the largest pirate alliance in the Expanse. There is no leader, of course, but there are some terribly serious captains who decided that cutting each other's throats over loot was, what do you call it, counterproductive? But cutting throats together, now that's anti-counterproductive. Evelad's like, this man's a fucking idiot.
Well, they're pirates, of course. Alright, chat,
well,
shall we spare them or shall we attack?
their joint efforts leave them with an excess of spoils, so they need to dispose of it somehow, and I, your nobleness, just happen to know someone who handles such kinds of dealings on behalf of those very serious people.
I kind of want to keep him alive. What do you think, Abelard? Never mind, I already know what the answer will be.
He's just staring at you. He's got his hand on his sword.
Why did I even have to ask? No, I don't think they're repentant heretics. I don't think that was ever said.
It's not that they're
Repent.
heretics, eh? It's that they're pirates.
Yeah, they're pirates. They can give us a deal on shit. We can get a major discount if we keep them alive. Right? Or are they fucking with us?
That's a good question.
Do you understand what I will do to you if I do not get that discount? And it is not at least 90% off.
Just Abelard looming over her shoulder. The fucking fingers pointing to them, fingers pointing to his eyes.
So what do
Kick
you
the
guys
shit out of
decide?
him, Lord Captain.
Fine. Very well, I shall spare you. We do not negotiate
Abelard.
with heretics? They're not heretics, though.
Well, technically, they disturb the God Emperor's peace, and what the God Emperor demands is order, and that's what they go against. Therefore, heretics.
I want the discount. Damn it.
You're the Lord Captain, it's your choice.
I can always reload.
Oh, that's so great to hear, your nobleness. Just great. Now there's a true aristocrat, not that warden creep. Now then, your nobleness, where was I?
Miko! Miko doesn't agree with my decision.
If you're ever on Footfall Station, there's this district here, the Shadow Quarters. It's called that because it's located behind the statue of our holiest emperor. I've known folks who called it something else, also on account of it being behind the statue. Don't repeat their mistakes. I tell you, Reverend Hieronymus ain't wasting no time finding and burning 'em all. Forgive an old man for getting distracted. So, Footfall, the Shadow Quarters. There's a bar there, built into the remains of an old ship. And in that bar, in the back room, a certain Rizza. Uh-oh.
I don't know.
No!
A certain Rizza. A certain Lizzo. Oh my god. Does her
God,
business.
She gonna sing? Run!
Tell her Grandpa Bacval says yellow. You'll be a favourite client in the blink of an eye. There we are. Well, your nobleness, we'll be going now, if you don't mind. Now here's your choice. Heretical, anti-emperor, iconoclast. You are joining my ship and crew because I don't let people die for no reason. And dogmatic. Now that you've told me, time to die.
Fuck it and get on my goddamn ship.
Thanks. We are most grateful, your nobleness. The old man glances at you somewhat skeptically, but then smiles and leaves.
Now if you fuck up, I can kill you whenever I wish. You better hope that discount is good. I will find you on my ship. Okay, he gets to live. He bowed. Chat. Tuxedo goes, oh no, please don't let Lizzo sit near me. Sit on me, please give me a merciful death. This is Warhammer.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a challenge.
Jesus Christ, every time we go somewhere you have to make something explode, don't
This
you?
ocular implant was a worthwhile investment.
Ooh.
Yes, Lord Inquisitor. We blow shit up. Also, we seem to have leveled up.
Sweet.
Yes.
Bitch, I'm wearing my ass-kicking outfit.
Let's see. Precise attack, perfect shot. Gleaming information, using it now. Can't use telepathy yet. You already have this feature. Okay. Pyromancy. I can burn shit.
Now I do even more damage.
I'm going to burn shit.
Abelard is the best at mansplaining.
He is. Which is better, logic, awareness, or lore?
So lore will be like when you find shit or learn more shit about the universe to get like an upgrade on people. Logic is breaking in. In fact, if you hold your mouse over the upgrade, you should be able to see everybody's fucking abilities, and you'll see where you sit. So if somebody's like way higher than you, then it's no use of getting that much. You can remain dumb in that particular feature.
Well, it doesn't actually have your name anywhere when you look.
Yeah, it will if you hold your like mouse over the thing, and it'll come up on the left side there. Yours is at the top, your skill value, and then
okay,
everybody
okay.
else is next to their name.
So that's definitely useful.
We're gonna get a tech priest, so tech use isn't super necessary.
Like
I'd focus more on like awareness or lore of some kind. Awareness makes you go faster in your turn order, your initiative and shit like that.
Okay. I'll do one for awareness and then I'll do lore next time. I'll finally be paying the fuck attention. You gotta level up Fishwife.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I was doing shit with you and I wasn't thinking about it. Give me 2 seconds, please.
Take your time. No rush. Nobody's rushing.
I always have a backup plan.
I'll let the toaster fucker do what the toaster fucker does. Also, the Inquisitor trainer, the fucking tech priest shop is called the Happy Toaster.
Jesus.
Come on.
What horrors are happening?
Or are you back? Were you throwing a cat out the door?
Yes.
Just waiting for Arch to level up so we can go to the next room.
Indeed.
The Eye of Oblivion. Alright, I'm done. So now Fishwife hitting people with her extra turn ability makes them even stronger. And also, every turn that she's looking at people, they get worse dodges. Officers are so fucking great for a support class. They're literally one of my favorite things in this game.
Always keep your eye on the prize.
So, shall we go into the barracks, or shall we go down to the pit and see a man get his penis cut off?
Oh, we can go do that. Let's go do that.
As you wish, Lord Captain. Down the elevator we go.
To the penis. Yes, to the pit. Penis.
Fuck yeah. What happened? Oh.
So, Mike, how do you feel about letting her figure out this battle and just telling us what to do?
Please, God, don't.
Why? That's what makes it fun.
I'm not going to tell you what to do. I don't even know what half your attacks are.
No, you just gotta tell us, like, hey, take care of that guy, and we'll go do the thing.
Rise to the top.
Yeah.
Or distract
get
him.
left in the dust.
If I go over there, are they going to start fighting? Because if so, I got to send one of you. Abelard,
Yes,
go
they
ahead of
will.
me.
Yes, Lord Captain. I told you, Evie, they're hiding so much from us. Arrogant mentors, holy brothers and sisters. What have they ever given us? Nothing but a pile of fibs and useless admonitions. The voice from the man standing with his back to you sounds almost soft, heedless of everything but what is in front, before him. Does that sound weird? In front, before him? I don't know why. It sounded weird when I said it. He leans over a prisoner dressed in expensive clothing. But Aurora, she is different. She spoke with me like no one had ever before. She revealed the truth to me, and now I can reveal it to you. If you just stop struggling for 1 minute. What? The man finally realizes he's not alone and turns to you. He is clutching a long, thin, metallic rod with blood dripping off it. Look, I am. It's a boy.
Oh, Jesus.
Mazel tov. We have guests from the Von Valencia's ship, I would wager. Evie, my dear, you will have to wait. Do not faint, I beg of you. It is important to feel everything, including your other eye.
Suddenly I'm playing Baldur's Gate again. As the warden is speaking, a strong sensation draws your attention towards the ground, specifically an open pit in the loose dirt. A single word spontaneously surfaces in your mind, cradle. The pit itself does not appear to be much of interest, but at the same point, it housed something of great importance, something faintly familiar to you. Now you can take over.
The warden's words are suddenly drowned out in a chorus of voices in your head. The entity that still dwells in the recesses of your mind rejoices in the cacophony of cries. This place, it holds great significance for the entity. In the frantic chanting of the voices, you can almost make out words that speak of an ancient grave, one that was opened, for it contained a priceless treasure, a most coveted prize that was retrieved by the faithful after a centuries-long search.
Well, shit.
Such dreadful shades. Cassia recoils and covers her mouth. The colors of this place, they are putrescent to the core. And these people, their colors are oozing with madness and despair, pain and doom.
I like that. Look, I am. Oh no, it's a Slaneshi cult. What are you, Meshuggah? Oh god, heretics, kill him.
It's okay, I'm giving him the J card, he can make these jokes. How do you know who I am?
Lies have many faces, but there is only one truth. And it has been laid bare before me. I knew the enemy of the truth wouldn't come here sooner or later. Plus, I subscribe to your OnlyFans.
Oh god damn it, didn't you know that got shut down? I was just too sexy for them. You know, we had this guy once. He was a quiet one. One day he walked into the middle of the deck bar, threw one back, and then pulled out the gun and started shooting people left and right without saying a word. Then he shoved the barrel in his mouth and blew his brains out. Our warden here has exactly the same look in his eyes right now. So,
Fascinating, Adira. My sincerest apologies. Where are my manners? Please allow me to introduce Yvain Winterscale, the youngest son of Caligos Winterscale. In the flesh, you know, he was so close to witnessing the truth right before you interrupted our little chat.
How dare you, contemptible peasant? For every drop of noble blood you spill, you will pay 100-fold more. Cassia turns to you for support with an expression that is equal parts indignant and frightened.
That's right, fishwife. Abelard shakes his head somberly. That poor fool. I knew nothing good would come of this naive attempt at negotiating with heretics.
For the love of God, let it go.
However, Yvain seems to still be alive. If we make haste, we might yet still save him. Having a scion of House Winterscale in your debt would certainly prove beneficial.
Fuck it and attack. You know. Step away from the hostage at once.
Warden Casteglia. The warden sneers and glances at the maimed young man. Hostage? How rude. Young Winterscale is my guest and dearest friend. He came here himself to visit his old acquaintance and have a heartfelt talk, and I am merely showing him some appropriate hospitality to commemorate our reunion. As if echoing his words, Yvain lets out a weak moan.
What madness have you wrought to this prison?
Do you truly want to know?
Yes.
Well, I introduced Taco Tuesday, and I think we gave the prisoners nap time, and then everything kind of went to shit from there.
How could you give them nap time? Don't you know that's always a bad idea? We've had to burn entire planets because of nap time.
He becomes more animated and runs a hand through his matted hair. You note that it has been some time since he last trimmed his nails. Gross. This was my garden, where I tried to grow the seedlings of a beautiful future. That was before I realized there is no future, not in the sense that ordinary people understand.
You are batshit nana sandwiches.
We're too attached to this life, to the limitations of our weak bodies, to the short-sightedness of our eyes that can scarcely see. It is all so insignificant. The true future lies beyond real space, and the only way to reach it is through a cleansing sacrifice. Do you understand? What I'm talking about is, you see, there's this comet that's going to come by here very shortly, and we've got all this Kool-Aid over there.
You have the really nice shoes. There are several cults you could have been talking about.
I know which one you were talking about.
Yep. But I knew
Oh, so you managed to barge in here and interfere with the prophetess's design without even knowing who she is. But it's a little late now. You never attain sight. All you can do is accept your fate. Hold on, I'll be right back.
in the comic. No, they did not. They did the Kool-Aid.
Shut up, you stupid cat.
He just wants your love. Although after this, when we start the fight, I'm gonna go grab a drink.
He wants to be annoying.
When doesn't he want to be annoying?
Good point. I guess maybe when he's sleeping, then he's adorable. But when he's awake,
Does he do a little thing where he lays on his back and paws at the air in his sleep?
no, he kind of just curls up into a ball usually.
Aww. Does him and Snow ever sleep together? Like right next to each other?
No, that's never happened. Only when I've lost heat or something like that. Like when it becomes obvious that it's necessary for them to do it.
There are a
No.
few cults to the comments, but the one
No,
we were making a joke of was Heaven's Gate. You can say it, we won't get in trouble for saying it.
He suddenly stirs like a predatory beast. I do not like it when people take the prophetess Aura's name in vain. I desire your death, enemy of the truth.
What the fuck is wrong with you?
The warden raises his hands. The maimed people start thrashing about in their death throes. The time for words is past. Optimates, give your power to this harbinger of Aurora. Let our foes see the truth, or become awash in their blood.
You will beg for mercy.
Time to kick the shit out of people.
I will grant none.
I will take you down.
This one I can actually move before we start it.
Yeah, last one we got ambushed.
How far did I go is the question, not that far. Where am I? I'm right here. While you guys start up, I'm gonna go grab a drink.
This is gonna get freaky.
Excuse me, shoeless miss with the shoot bangs. Why aren't you down here where the action is? Also, why don't you have a sword?
I don't know what's going on, man.
I have no idea what's going on right now.
Towley.
I'm back.
Welcome back.
Who didn't hit the thing to start battle?
That would be Mike.
Yes.
You didn't have to wait for me.
I'm not interested.
Shit. We started combat. Now I cannot do the thing I was doing.
Oh, sorry.
Not a worries. Good shot, Mike! Use her fucking aim shot as much as possible. She's amazing with it. Warden Castiglia, he shot me in the bottom.
Best shots.
You suck.
Let me guess, that was your personal guard? Ow. Fuck, I can't get this bottle open. I literally do not have the strength to open the bottle. was going for one. Ooh, you got parried.
I got double
Avalard, how does it
parried.
feel to fail?
Lord Captain, I'd rather not get fucked in the ass. Perhaps I could get some help, please?
When it's my turn. I finally got it open. Now for some yummy, yummy grape juice. I feel like
None
orange juice
can
would be a
escape
bad
the
idea.
Emperor's judgment.
Went back in current lore, the events of the Horus Heresy can be traced back to when Karen took his kids. What? What? Karen took the kids? Is that the chick that they said made the kids or something? That just got it added in that people don't like?
Was it a birthing person?
I fucking hate you.
As you should.
Anybody that actually says that needs to be punched.
As they should.
One fewer target.
Fuck you too. Go, Abelard. Quickly, you must put bullets in all their heads.
That camera. There we go. Sorry about that. The camera went nuts. I have to be near him to cast this.
I'll see to it personally.
Oh, I do. Fuck. No?
I won't compromise my principles. I refuse.
Yeah!
Parry.
How does that feel, you fucking prick?
What's the weirdest, most cursed pizza you've ever seen? The tie-dye pizza that I wanted to try that nobody wanted me to try. I still want to try that.
Blow me.
How bad could the edible glitter be?
Bad enough that it doesn't
Sure
change
have.
shape when you shit it out.
A temporary
Starting
setback.
sprinkles for weeks. Fuck that prisoner.
That's not. Yeah, wrong. So yeah, I'm not surprised by any of that. Fucking British. It looks like mold. They don't even make it here. Calm down. One of our Hungry Howies don't have it, so I can't try it. Why is that thing glowing?
Because it's evil and magical.
So destroy it?
Maybe.
Fun fact, the Necrons in old lore were just robots of chaos. Hence, the skull and skeleton. So what are they now?
They're more like Egyptian dynasty fuckery than they were Terminators from nowhere. They used to be like just space metal Terminators with no fucking anything with a mildly Egyptian theme because they were just Tomb Kings in space. And then somebody like accelerated that to actually be Tomb Kings in space. Which is fine. I mean, I like the dynasties and the idea of the immortal dickheads fucking with each other. Being more interested in like inter-dynasty cocksucking than, oh, we're gonna murder the entire universe.
Yeah, it sounds like they did a change for the better on that one.
It's debatable in some areas. I don't like the stuff they did with the fucking Silent King and the space president says bad. But everything else is pretty fucking cool. I'm like, that dude's on fire. You can, oh yeah, you got it. The old Krons are great, but they're not gone. They still have both the flayed ones and the Destroyer cult, and the Destroyer cult covers the old canon. It's kind of fucking shoehorned, but at least it's there.
Pain and duty go hand in hand.
Should we destroy this thing?
Which thing?
The whole the unholy lens?
Why do you think we should do that?
Is it what's making him be on fire, or is it because of me?
It's actually what resurrected him.
Oh, I stopped. I zoned out for a minute.
Does anyone mind if I take a full extra turn, or does anybody else want one?
No, you can have it. Take it and don't be a bitch.
Go get him, Abelard.
Fucking Adira's in my way. I can't hit him.
Go hit the other guy, Abelard. Just don't hit one of our own, damn it. You people have been doing that enough today to me. I need to stop doing that voice. That's fucking gross.
Fuck him. Yes.
See that, sis?
For the love of Christ. So we have to
So what do you
destroy
think we
each one
should
of these.
do?
Destroy those motherfuckers. I learned. So I'll destroy this one on my turn. Sounds like he was stretching. He's like, ooh. Abelard, do you need a nap?
Always, Lord Captain, but we're not allowed to, or else we fall to chaos. Don't you remember?
Exactly.
You don't remember why we're here.
I was about to say, you aren't getting a nap.
You do.
We're not going to go to chaos.
If you do anything, then you fall to chaos.
If you sneeze, chaos.
Space magic! Boom! Oh yeah, the old fucking Nids had a diplomat race called the Zotes. I like to think the Zotes turned into the fucking Tyrant Guard. I don't like to... Oh, the Centaur guys are just gone. Oh, to clarify, because Warhammer was originally... 40k was just Warhammer but in space. There was also...
I'm sorry, I was aiming for the unholy lens. It kept going.
Yeah, it did. Yeah, it fucking did.
Sorry. You shot me earlier. There's the payback. The unintentional payback.
I was the one that shot you earlier.
And also not me that you hit.
It's not the... Yeah, I was saying. Mocking fucking battle sister.
He just fucking broke his own lens. Cool.
This man is a genie. I need to stop doing the voice.
Yeah.
Fuck that guy.
So if we don't get to Indies tonight, guys, we'll save them for Monday or Tuesday. Maybe you shouldn't put the squishy out in the open.
Are you sure? You shouldn't be the front line? You don't think so?
Shut up, I learned. I'm talking to Adira. Get your ass behind cover.
I can't move.
Call me now.
You have been wanting to do that all night.
Shoot the warden in the balls.
Call me now, and I will tell you your secrets and fortunes.
I can't shoot him yet. I have a las pistol, but it's a pile of shit.
Damn.
You couldn't take any of the ones that we have from inventory.
That's what I was doing when we started the combat.
Oh, sorry. You shouldn't have readied up then.
I figured it was going to take everybody a while. I was wrong.
I don't live in the two-story house anymore. I'm in a shitty tiny house. Are you saying I get distracted on my way back?
Perhaps.
Fuck you for knowing me too well.
Each strike is a prayer.
Fuck!
Fuck you.
Damn, that was good.
Just shot over Abelard's shoulder. Thank you, you fucking shoeless heathen.
I've never felt
We need somebody at the end of this series needs to take every one of those and put them together in a video.
Yeah, not that many of them left.
Hey, Mike, take another sniper shot if you can.
Okay. Where is this douche?
There's one just up on the hill. There's two of them up on the hill. Yeah, there you go. You got it.
Alright. Well, that's it.
Popped him right in the tits. Excellent work.
Tough titties. Give me as much as you can for as long as you can.
I'm going to double down on you for next turn. This is going to give you an extra action point to fuck with.
Sexy. Think she's away. Did you see I posted the final ship layout in the Discord already?
The best defense is a good
I have
offense.
not, no. But I
actually...
we both came up with the same thing for 7.
Yeah, well, the thing is, I had that left, and I'm like, okay, well, 5 is probably going to be rudder control, because that makes sense. And then I'm like, 7 should be science labs. And because I forget, like, Cade was suggesting, like, having an internal whorehouse, but I didn't think that would be a great idea. Instead, now you have a library.
So, sis, what should I focus on?
I would think the lens,
Jesus.
yeah.
You're going to have to pick up women.
Yeah, because if all the lenses are destroyed, then he's fucked. Because if he dies, he'll just reform there, won't he?
Seems like he's rotating around a different one, so I don't remember if it's a one-time only thing for each one. I could be wrong.
See, and there's one here, so I can go after that one.
Please don't shoot me in the ass while I'm chopping this down.
We make no promises.
Hit me with your best shot.
Frogs in space.
Suck it.
Well, here he is again.
Yep, but that's the last one.
Yep. Nice.
Fuck.
And he's dead. Oh, that bitch is down.
How dare you shoot at me? You fucking degenerate.
Cock,
Hope the art
motherfucker.
was. Is frogs in space a thing from Rogue Trader?
From 40k. So in Warhammer, hold on. Here you go, Mike. Get another sniper shot in. So in standard Warhammer, they have a race called the Slan. I can't remember what the fucking lizard people are called. There's, in short, they're like aliens from another world with sort of Mesoamerican themes. And in that, they are also space aliens who reproduce by being like a genetic soup.
Ew.
Yeah, it's pretty grody. But their translation into 40k was as the old ones, which are like the seeders of life in the galaxy, and technically the reason why everything bad ever happened.
I don't need luck. I have strategy.
Shoot it faster.
I wish I could shoot it again.
I won't stand for it. My faith shields me.
Oh, fuck.
Abelard, just get that. Then he's fucked. I think those were the last two. Yeah, it looks like they will be.
Ooh. I don't have enough to back off. I should have backed off and then hit him. Damn it.
None can escape the Emperor's
Shoot.
judgment.
Mike just fucking popping heads. I like this fucking army of 2 double sniper shit you've got going.
Who?
Mike. Mike, I think you might be muted.
Oh, right, I can switch my weapons.
Oh, goodness.
I forget.
Burn them all. Kill the heretics.
Mike's getting very much into it, that's why he's quiet.
Fuck them.
Or he's horny, I can't tell which one.
Fuck them.
I still can't tell.
Trying my best not to fucking kill you, too. But I think I have to hit you. Oh, no, there we go.
Please no hit. Please no hit. Thank you. Your rogue trader thanks you. She wants to be quiet.
If you can make a shot, here you go, sis.
Because her throat hurts.
I'll see to it personally.
Where did it go?
Oh, you hit him. Oh, no, you didn't.
Well, fuck.
My gut tells me it's a bad idea.
Oh, we could have used, we had the thing's dismantling attack second weapon.
Yeah, you can do that if you want.
If anyone has their special, use it. Isn't it shared?
Yeah, it is. Mike's Argenta has a multi-shot thing, and Abelard has a I get to hit everything as many times as I want to kind of thing. I just didn't want to waste it on the lens. And Cassia's already used her heroic action, so I can't get it. Hey, now you get a full turn.
Sweet. Let me see. Actually, before I do that, okay, fuck off. Probably have a better shot if I go over here. Oh yeah, I will.
So one of the things being discussed in chat right now is one of the Fantasy Flight games. Their version of the 40k RPG had exploding dice, wherein if you hit a 10, it would continue to accelerate every time you hit a 10, and in some circumstances, you would just blow shit out of the water.
That's an order.
He knocked me down.
We'll come and
But
get you.
you
Pick
get
you back up.
Please help. I've fallen and I can't get up.
Oh, that explains the white hair.
Screw you. At least I have AARP.
Sister Argenta broke her hip. I must hurry. That's right, Abelard's coming to fuck.
Both of my characters are dead as fuck.
Yeah, they do. They really laid the fuck on you, huh?
Yeah, no, he went in there and he beached his face into it. It was bad. But if you kick his ass, we'll probably come back to life.
Here you go, sis. Take another shot.
Thank you.
Beat the fuck out of him.
I won't compromise my principles.
Why can't I reload?
You need more
I
action
refuse.
points to reload. You're gonna have to switch over to the other gun. Hit the arrows above your gun,
Oh,
or
right.
hit X.
I have fuck you, lightning.
Yeah, you've got a lightning bolt. Lightning bolt!
Honest.
Lightning bolt!
Yeah. Damn. We screwed.
Now you get a full turn.
Who, if not me?
Enjoy the fire, you prick.
I won't stand for it. My gut tells me it's a bad idea.
Go get him, Abelard.
Oh yeah, you get.
I'm trying to
Overwatch
make
2?
my way.
Who the fuck plays Overwatch 2?
I believe you, Abelard.
Okay, now that you're done stretching, hit him.
Yes, Lord Captain.
Good job.
Strike him down.
We have the cat's vote of confidence. So how's
Welcome
everybody
back,
feeling?
shoeless failure.
Who's going to play the young man?
Yvain is a woman, I believe.
No, it's a man.
Is it?
Yeah, it says young man's lips.
Oh, it is a dude.
Mike, do you want to take it?
Alright, so this guy's supposed to be
Yvain
girly
Leith.
weirdo?
This is one of the rogue trader scions. One of the kids of the other rogue trader.
Oh, right, okay, yeah, I did the, okay, yeah, I remember now, I did this one before. I don't believe we've been properly introduced. Lad is babbling on the young man's lips, and his voice is barely audible, but even now it remains melodious and quite courteous. Yvain Winterscale, Afcornus, greatly pleased to make your acquaintance.
If you do not talk faster, I will kick you in the dick.
Smell me.
On the rare days that Lord Winterscale visited Iraq 5, the station was awash in a mist of warm hues. We were forbidden from meeting each other, but I was delighted to see such rare colors in my home. Now, however, his colors are dark and twisting in pain and bitterness. We must help Lord Captain. We must save the clarity of his soul for those who for he whose presence makes the world a little brighter deserves no less.
Lord Yvain fucks.
That's you, Mike.
Oh, so is it?
Yep.
I thought there was somebody else there. Lady Cassia, I presume, the sacred child of House Orcelio. How disgraceful it is that on the day we finally meet, Yvain looks away in shame. I find myself not at my best.
There is no disgrace in your predicament, Lord Winterscale. The Lord Captain and I met under similar dreadful and tragic circumstances. And what have they done to you?
And the warden, my friend, I tried to convince him to stop the riot. Diplomacy failed. Speaking is a struggle, but he continues stubbornly. Father hates diplomacy, which is why I had to try.
Avalor, I
Abelard
swear
looks
to
over.
God.
Damn it, Avalor.
Conserve your strength. You are wounded and need help.
Wounded. I would have faced it altogether differently. Tortured and maimed, perhaps? Have you ever had your eyes burned out? This was my first time. I cannot say I recommend the procedure. It is either trying to make light of the situation or growing delirious from the pain.
I can just kill him.
You can just kill him. Abelard looks over.
God damn it, Avalor. If we kill him, shit's going to go badly for us. You
I'm
said
just
that yourself.
saying. I said no such thing. If we found him dead, quote unquote, I don't think we should be talking about this in front of the man we might kill.
That has happened so many times in Dungeons and Dragons, it's not even funny. Just like having the argument about, hey, how are we gonna murder this guy as he's like standing there? He nods, giving it to oblivion.
See, we could have killed him. He's dead anyway. Oh, he just passed out. Alright.
Still standing. It's actually quite remarkable. You approach the place. However, there does not seem to be anything of note.
Plenty to loot.
Go on and stick your hands in there.
Nothing's
for a moment, I have
impossible
to
for
go
this
do a
old
thing.
officer. Experience. Nothing matters more.
Stealing shit.
For us, it's not stealing. It's getting what's owed to us. Your eyes are drawn to the shards of an enormous lens scattered around the broken device. At first, you are uncertain as to what troubles you, but suddenly the realization hits you. The glass shimmers in a unique way, just the same as the shards of the unknown broken object you found near Theodora von Valencia's desk.
What's the matter, Lord Captain? Why are you so interested in... Abelard trails off when he notices what you're looking at. He instantly makes the connection. By the Imperium Saints, it cannot be. A precise las pistol.
Idira bites her lips. I see it too. Whatever that thing in her study was, it was made of the same material as this junk.
What? What? Abelard is at a loss for words. He takes a moment to collect himself, and all at once they start pouring out in a hasty sputter. It's a mistake. Slander meant to blemish the good name of the person who's now dead and can't even defend herself. First those minions of the archenemy murdered Lord Captain Theodora, and now this cannot be tolerated. It will not be tolerated.
Abelard, shut the fuck up. Come now, Abelard, remember what she was like. Idira smiles, betrays her grief, but at the same time, it's strangely knowing. Brazen, assertive. It was like her entire life was a race against fate, until fate caught up with her in this end. She would have gone head first into the black hole if she had thought it would put her even one step ahead of everyone else in the expanse. If we could find out what she was keeping in her desk, and why she went to get it during the attack. Wrong voice. Sister Argenta's beautiful face is full of grief. How bitter it is to know that you were born from bad blood, but do not let this knowledge drag you into darkness. Ooh, perception check succeeded. The sister words rang with a genuine, sincere hope that you be blessed with a worthier fate. She does not appear to be shocked by the news of Theodora's possible heresy. Life must be so easy for you sanctimonious preachers. A dubious trinket, and you no longer see a person, you see bad blood, as an annoying hindrance. There is enough venom in Idira's voice to poison an entire regiment. Argenta recoils, but the next moment her dark eyes ignite with fury. How dare you abolish me? We are speaking of abetting the arch-enemy. A person who has tainted themselves thus can never justify their actions. Sure, why go through all the trouble of trying to make sense of anything when you can just label them all heretics and call it a day? Except, dear friend, I seem to remember that you don't mind Theodora so much while you were aboard the ship. You didn't leave her side for even a moment. She rescued you, aided you, and adoration wilted the moment you heard the accusation sullying her memory. You weren't surprised or upset. You just gave up on her and moved on.
Kind of a bitch move, Argenta.
Bitches and hoes, bitches and hoes.
I've seen her sex toy drawer. If she wasn't a heretic, then we had some serious issues to talk about.
Mommy issues or daddy issues?
Argenta's fiery gaze instantly bores into you. She coldly bites out. The deeds of the rogue trader's predecessor speaks more loudly than any words I could utter.
I'm just saying, I believe on her cogitator we found the phrase, "Not here, step tech priest."
That one took you a minute, didn't it?
It did. Lord Captain, we have ceased upon stabbing people. Once we are done looting the corpses, the exit is this way.
Right on. I'm almost done. There was a loot right up here, and you know I can't stop myself.
There's also a guard opposite the side of you are on. To your straight...
Oh, I see it. Got it.
Let us not dawdle.
Excellent work, Lord Captain. Well looted.
Thank you.
You showed that corpse what for.
I even kicked it just for you.
Excellent work, Lord Captain.
I always keep my options open.
Okay, so we go there. Do we have to go into the barracks or no?
We do not have to, but there may be more things to steal.
Let me save first.
Looks like some winter scale soldiers got their shit fucked. Oh, this is just the other side of where we were.
Oh,
this
okay.
is the way.
Oh, that makes it easy. Then we can just leave.
There's a couple boxes that we missed.
Compared to naval service, that was barely a
Ooh,
challenge.
nice. Got a little axe. And there's one last little secret bag over here where you and I took a nap for 10 minutes.
I got the secret bag that was over there.
Little knife and a... There was another one up in the wall.
Oh. Fuckers.
Is there money
There's
to
actually
be
a
made?
secret way to tell that.
Oh, there's one right there, too. Can I get that one? Yes.
Yeah.
Gas cloud grenade. Oh, someone's gonna get gas.
Keep your wits about you.
The rebellion has been crushed. I have news of your lord. She anxiously pitches forward. Is Lord Winterscale alive? Is he all right? He is safe and in one piece. I shall receive him as a guest of my ship. So ready the shuttle. Help him get to my ship. There's a glimmer of panic in the pilot's eyes, but she quickly pulls herself together. It'll be done immediately. Thank you for letting me know, your ladyship. Alrighty, now I'm off.
Let's fuck off from this stupid hellhole.
I always have a backup plan.
Let's leave this very pertinent lesson in perhaps we shouldn't be helping the common rabble.
Jesus, you're never going to let this die, are you?
Not until we're crawling with heretics. Somebody didn't ready up.
Oh.
Permission to report, Lord Captain. Over the past few days, I received several messages from different decks complaining about anomalous behaviors in the ship's cogitators and servitors. The machine spirits are restless and rebellious, and no tech litany or ritual of pacification can rid them of this obstinacy. The tech priests can deal with the vessel systems, but the servitors may take errors in their tasks, disobey orders, change the assigned rituals, or sometimes downright freeze as if it is in a trance.
Alright, after this, I'm gonna call it. Like, after we finish this mission.
Okay.
A click comes through the Vox channel, followed by a weary sigh. Lord Captain, occurrences such as these are caused by errors in cogitator calculations, or have some other sensible explanation. I beseech you not to take after those who whisper about the ships being cursed or possessed.
What? There's been no rumors till now. It rejoins the channel and chimes in playfully. Oh, don't start, old man. All these peculiar happenings have long since turned into local legends. A door slams shut, a lumen starts flickering. Folks have grown used to all that. So our resident's ghost has decided to up the ante. I'm telling you, things are only going to get worse from here.
The technomats inspected the servitors and concluded they posed no danger. According to the servants of the Omnisire, such behavior is caused either by the echoes of the mind not completely eliminated or by manifestations of the machine spirit's will. Nevertheless, The faulty servitors make the crew's task considerably more difficult. And High Factorum Janus Danrock would like to discuss how we should deal with a defective property. He is awaiting your audience on the bridge.
I just got back, Jesus. I'm never going to be able to relax.
Not when you're the Space King.
So we just go back to the ship?
We're in the ship. You can exit out of the bridge and start talking to people with a button to the left of the shuttle at the bottom.
Alright.
This is if you want to chit-chat to people, explore some things,
Well,
find
there
out
was somebody waiting
everybody's...
for us on the bridge.
Yeah, and also that.
We'll get that. How long? Do you know how long this mission is?
The mission's already ended. This is us taking on extra stuff.
Alright, we'll do this extra stuff and then we're going to call it. And then
Good
tomorrow,
to
if you
eat.
want to join us, we're going to do a little bit of indies if I'm up for it.
I shall be working tomorrow.
Oh, next time then. You'll have to let me know next time you want to do more Rogue Trader.
Absolutely, Lord Captain.
So where are they? I thought he was waiting on the bridge. Where's the toaster fucker that I'm supposed to talk to?
Janus Danrock is just past the map on the other side. He's the one that, yeah, there he is. Hold tab and you'll see him.
Come here, toaster fucker. Oh, the gay guy. Hold on.
Yeah.
The corpulent man in lavish clothes bows before you, not without difficulty. A servo skull whirls over his shoulder while fingers of his augmented hand drum against the sheaf of papers he is holding, and he regards you with attentive interest, though the lens of his magnifying implant. Greetings, your ladyship. Janus Danrock at your service. What the fuck did you do? You see, your ladyship, the ship's servitors have been malfunctioning as of late. They violate protocols, interrupt their tasks, observe crew members for long periods of time, and move erratically with no meaning or purpose. Janus Danrock nervously pulls on his luxurious frock coat as if it were uncomfortably tight. Had it been routine technical fault, I would have decided the fate of these servitors myself, but I deemed it necessary to notify you. I do not wish to hide such irregularities from Lord Captain. Thank you. Unlike some people.
Didn't need to be addressed. Now we have heretics.
We haven't had any yet. If the pirates don't give me a discount, they're not going to like what happens to them. You get to kick them around like they were babies. If you wish to observe the servitors' unusual behavior before you decide their fate, this can be arranged. The majority of the defective units have been delivered to one of the storage compartments pending your decision. Alright, let's take a look at them, because then maybe we'll just have to fight them. As you wish, your ladyship.
Sector data, unavailable. Region, unavailable. Location, Von Valencia's flagship, lower decks. Material, report of tech phenomenon that was observed during the Lord Captain's visit to Bay AKN-108 from the words of High Factorum Janus Danrock. When her ladyship arrived at the scene, she found the servitors in the same position they had assumed after they had been corralled into the bay, all standing in a long, spiraling line and facing the center of their strange formation. The moment her ladyship crossed the threshold of the bay gate, their bodies jerked into motion, all as one, as if obeying a command. The servitors turned to face the Lord Captain. The technomats tasked with overseeing the defective units even reached for their weapons. But then the servitors went still, just as abruptly, staring at her ladyship with vacant eyes. All present held their breath, disturbed by this sight. We waited for the Lord Captain to speak.
Took several steps, but the servitors demand a report from the defective unit status from the technomats. Order that one servitor be disassembled and its components investigated. See what happens if we step toward them.
Immediately, the servitors, each and every one of them, stepped toward the Lord Captain in perfect unison. They mimicked her movements with frightening precision. The rogue trader halted in place and, after a moment's thought, waved her hand. The servitors just as synchronously repeated that gesture as well. When the Lord Captain turned quizzically to the technomats, so did the servitors, as if mocking her. Whatever the Lord Captain did, be it an incline of the head, a wave of the hand, or a step to the side, the defective units repeated it without a moment's delay or hesitation. Like grotesque marionettes controlled by an unseen puppeteer, we observed this mime unfold in distressed bafflement for nearly a minute until the servitors finally came to a stop. Not sensing any threat from them, the rogue trader approached with confidence. The Lord Captain...
Examine the servitors.
As High Factotum, it was I that had prompted the entire inspection, and thus it was my duty to follow the Lord Captain. As we stepped closer, we noticed a fascinating irregularity. The servitors' pupils, normally still, were shaking wildly. Their bulging veins were pulsating under their copper collars, inscribed with their past offenses. It was as if those mindless half-machines were locked in a perpetual state of extreme tension. A visibly shaken technomat behind us proposed that human souls had awakened within servitor bodies after a long slumber deep within their lobotomized brains. Formerly bereft of intelligence, they had attained awareness, feeling, and understanding. After a pause, the technomat added that the servitors used to function properly, and that no one had been able to explain this change in their behavior. Her gaze still trained on the motionless but animate half-machines and half-people. The Lord Captain...
Stepped away from the servitors. Hold on.
Do the roar.
Suddenly drew an iridescent blade, one I had seen before, and it followed the unheard command. No.
Do the roar. All present held their breath, disturbed by this sight. We waited for the Lord Captain to speak. Her ladyship, Sachi von Valencius. Stab it. Come on. Listen to the Florida in your soul. Stab the dead body. The lobotomized body.
I was gonna do number 4. You just want those heretic points, don't you?
Stab it, stab it, stab it.
Chat, should we go with number 2 or number 4?
Stabitha von Babbitta.
Mike, you
Alec
falling asleep?
Blam.
What?
Were you falling asleep?
Is this back to me?
No.
I think he's
it
falling
just-
asleep.
It's been you guys for the most part, so I've just been quiet.
4. Nobody wants to go with your stuff, Arch.
I want chaos, and it's nonsense that nobody else does.
They're all goody two-shoes.
We weren't gonna... Will you be happy if I give you chaos just this once?
No, go ahead, do the thing.
Okay.
Be a loser.
Whoops.
The who? The her.
Your turn, Arch.
Oh, Jesus, you did it.
You told me to.
The moment the blade sliced open the pale flesh, a wild howl washed over the cargo bay. We heard the screeching and crackling of servo motors, as if having regained the ability to feel pain. The wounded servitor struggled to open its sewn mouth, but all it could muster was a stifled moan of horror. The Lord Captain's victim fell to the metal deck, and all the other servitors came crashing down with it. We all felt the grip of an otherworldly, bone-chilling cold. As I met the technomat's fearful gazes, I realized that none of the present had any explanation for what had just transpired. The Engineer Prime proceeded to the center of the spiral of servitor bodies, stood over them grimly, studying their lifeless faces, and spoke thus. This tech phenomenon warranted comprehensive study. Further investigation has been rendered impossible. Perhaps it was a trick of my imagination, but I thought I caught a semblance of sorrow in his gaze in that moment. The Lord Captain, seemingly not attaching any importance to the situation, sheathed the blade and left the cargo bay without a word.
Are you happy, Avalor? We killed them all.
Always killed them all, Lord Captain. It's the only way to make sure.
Scorched Earth.
So with that,
Scorched
guys,
Earth
we're gonna call it.
indeed.
So thank you for joining us, guys, and we will see you next time. I'm gonna go rest my voice.